tell me. Oh, you tell me. Oh, you tell me. Here we go. Oh, you tell me. Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Let's get it cracking, man. All right, what's up, everybody, man? What's good with it? We gonna talk about this live. All right, we gonna go ahead and get started. I got the link pinned to the chat. If anybody want to come on up to the panel, this is an open panel. Do it right now. The panel will always be open. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from everybody, to be honest. I watched this debate once, but I want to get everybody analysis on this. All right, so we gonna watch this shit together, man. Before I get started, I got two brothers that I need to acknowledge, and then I will shout out everybody else, man. Hit the like button. We about to kick it. We about to chill, and we about to watch this debate, man. And man, when I tell you the Purple Pill community was all in this chat, and by the way, I'm going to keep the chat open on the actual video because it's very important. The chat will be very important. I need people to pay attention to the chat. It went down. All right, all that good stuff, man. Hey, man, shout out to, I want to start off with BPD, man, Black Pill Daniels, as always, supporting the show with the $2 super chat, man. Salute to my brother. He said hit the like button on the way in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. That's all I'm asking. We are gonna get right into it. Thank you, brother. All right.
All I got is
We're gonna get right into this.
Listen to.
We're gonna get right into it. Appreciate that, BPD. Also, man, I want to give a huge shout out to my other brother, Batman Beyond 6'4" Revenge, with the $35 cash app on it, man. He said, shout out to all of the MGTOW brothers and hold the line. Salute, Batman. Appreciate that, brother. We gonna get right into this. Link is in the chat. Come on up, man. Come on up.
Hide the money, y'all.
I want to hear from y'all.
People around.
I want to hear. Hey. I want to hear from y'all, man. So this is the Coach Greg Adams and the Andrew Wilson debate, or whatever it was. It was hilarious to me. And the only thing I have to say is Coach Greg Adams didn't even have to say anything, because I'm going to point a direction on how Andrew Wilson body himself. I need y'all to pay attention. Now, this is my opinion. That's why I am opening up the panel. You know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and get my brother sponsor real quick, man. Salute to him. Let's get it. All right, where my guy at, man? Where he at? Where he at? All right, salute to him, man.
What you want her to look like?
I want a Puerto Rican, Mexican, Latino, Asian, nobody white, Japanese. I'm trying to find me a woman, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I want a baby mama, first lady, white, side chick.
What you want her to look like?
I want a Puerto Rican, Mexican, Latino, Asian, nobody white.
All right, salute, man. Also, man, before I get started, man, I want to give a huge shout out to my brothers in the building, man. What up? Nail the Ghost 86 in the building. What's happening? Shaka Nulu in the building. What's happening? Knockout in the building, man. What's going on with y'all? We got Segment in the building. Salute, brother. What's going on? Troop Seco 2. What's happening, man? Hope y'all doing well. Sick Touch. What's going on? He said, what is this? Tony Anthem. What's happening? What's up, brother? Iota, man. What's good with it? Oh, yeah. Batman Beyond, appreciate it. BPD, appreciate it. Who else we got in the building, brother? Hood Hobbies, man. I see you down there, man. What's going on with you? All right. Now, the link is pinned to the chat, and I'm going to do this one more time, and we'll get right to it, bro. Now, I got some duration points because I'm not about to listen to the whole entire debate. I want to get to the good part of it, right? I want to get to the section where it gets heated. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and put the link in the chat one more time for anybody that wants to join the panel. And we're going to watch this shit together, man. We're going to watch this shit together, all right? So there y'all go right here. They go to the link once more. And also the StreamYard link is pinned to the chat. Without further ado, hit the like button. Let go. Let's get it, man. All right, man. 720p.
Camera 8. Okay.
That's all we got, man.
For the computer. All right.
It looks like nothing's on there, so it looks like it's a separate desktop.
Oh, I might have to do something in here, right?
Yeah, you might have to clone or mirror.
Clone it.
All right, I'm gonna get to the part where they actually
Yeah, can
start.
you do that real quick?
All right, so they just setting up the process. All right, you got Coach Greg Adams, man, over here dressed like King from Tekken, man. You over here, all right, looking sharp with the suit on. You got Andrew Wilson dressed like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Let's get it though, man. Let me get to a part real quick. All right, let me see something real quick. Here we go.
Yes, I had like 14.
Holy. Give us like 3 minutes, guys. Just figuring one more thing out.
You don't have any beverages of the alcoholic variety around, do you?
We do have, I think, tequila and maybe whiskey.
Oh, he asking for the alcohol already? He asking for the liquor already? Uh-oh. All right, that's probably why he was turning it up, man. Let me see something real quick. Let me get right here. Okay, there you go.
A little kerchief, you know? Yeah. I would be like a barbarian this up so that I can. That's how I'm going to see my notes.
Okay. Cool.
Here we go.
Let's get this thing going. I'll kick it off. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we're good. Okay, guys, finally getting started. Thanks for being patient. I know there was some delays. We got Andrew here versus Coach Greg Adams, aka the Free Agent Lifestyle. We're going to talk about today, is marriage worth it for men in the West? So let's get into some opening statements. Who wants to start off?
Yeah, man, marriage is a great institution. It was an institution that built the community of America. Most of the better communities that have safety, good children, good schools are typically centered around marriage. However, marriage has not progressed to the point where men could be safe legally, and a lot of men have experienced tremendous damage, collateral damage as a result, and it has led to broken families, a lot of broken hearts, simply because the laws are not positioned to benefit both people in a divorce. Therefore, you have no-fault divorce. You have opportunities for women to use the courts against men.
Hey, man, somebody in the chat said CGA looking like a mini Suge Knight. Hey, the chat was going stupid, man. The chat was the best part of the whole debate. The chat was the best part. I was paying attention more so on the chat, but I was listening in to the debate. But the chat, I learned a lot from the chat. I did not know YouTube was this racist. I'm not going to lie to you. I seen purple pill ninjas. I seen racist people, black versus white. So the chat really learned, I learned a lot from the chat, man. I'm going to continue.
Men, and as a result, men have seen 1, 2, and 3 generations of men getting harmed, their grandfathers, their fathers, their uncles, their brothers getting harmed by this. So Generation Z men are not positioning themselves for a positive marriage. So at this particular point, if someone asked me, would I recommend marriage for them, and they were in a certain position in life, they weren't established, I would say no. There's no benefit for the person to get married today.
Got it. Your response, Andrew?
Yeah, I didn't hear any anti-marriage arguments. I heard anti-divorce arguments.
Already, man. Already. So he said, I heard anti-divorce, but what causes divorce? What causes that? Marriage caused divorce. So now, and Andrew Wilson, I'm not familiar with all of his debates, but I know he's the guy from whatever podcast. He be debating the OnlyFans models and all of the, the chicks or whatnot. I never see him like this. And I'm not gonna lie, Andrew Wilson, he's a okay debater. He's a great debater, but I think he underestimated CGA. That's what I think. I'm gonna continue though.
So I'm with you on divorce, 100%.
Stream over.
And
But agree.
But it's a good thing that the topic isn't on divorce, it's on marriage. And it seems like you agree with my proposition then. And the proposition is that marriage, quote, is a great institution.
Yep.
And that right now your concern is that men can't be safe in marriage, but that's not actually what you're saying. You're not saying men can't be safe in marriage. They can. You're saying that they may not be safe in divorce. So I have a counter proposition for you. My counter proposition is, what if it's the case that you can use religious marriage institutions without the state? And then we add the ecclesiastical structure of the marriage. That's what always kept them together anyway, before the state was ever involved. So what if instead we use the ecclesiastical church, the structure of the old churches, that would be Catholicism and Orthodoxy, where you see the lowest divorce rates, because the community puts pressure on the women to act right. That's what they do. Right now, the state applies no pressure on women to act right? You can just go and file whatever you want, get a divorce, and go be banging the neighbor by the next night. We totally agree on that. But to say that we should abandon marriage is silly. It seems like you're completely pro-marriage. You're just anti-divorce. So why wouldn't you just throw your weight behind institutions where the divorce rate is the least, and you have an ecclesiastical structure which can be appealed to assist with that? That's what makes no sense to me.
My response to that is, if we're fifths, we beat all drunk. All right. So that's a scenario that just isn't present.
Can you explain the analogy for me?
Well, if we use if, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. If we say if we have a situation where this is present, then this would work. Well, that makes sense. If we had that,
we do have it right now.
Well, it doesn't necessarily work because, and I'm going to tell you why, because a woman can go to a divorce attorney and they can simply just say, hey, listen, it was a off the cuff, off the state divorce, but you got married within a certain state, or she filed in a certain state, so therefore the divorce goes on.
No,
absolutely, yes.
Well,
listen, I've been with the divorce attorneys, and what they'll tell you is, hey, listen, you can get married in a ritual, you can get married in the orthodoxy, you can get married off record, but if she files and that woman is hell bent on saying we got married, I don't care if it was a ceremony where we walked on.
Hey, y'all funny, man. Y'all, yeah, man. Andrew Wilson dressed like a GTA 1, a level 1 drug dealer. All right, but now it's coming back to religion. It's coming back to the church. So we're trying to mitigate the risk. And we got another side that's trying to avoid it 100%. So we got one person saying if we do it this way, we can mitigate it. But if we do it this way and just avoid it 100%, you won't have to worry about getting divorced. But my thing is this. If we talking about religious and all of this church and omnis, women, ecclesiastic marriage, okay, that's good for the men, but does the women want that? So do you know what women are going to do? They're going to look at what men are looking for, just like women are doing now. They are practicing religion, talking about they are Muslims, they are Christians, Baptists, all of this junk. So women are going to use anything against men because men are thinking that religion is going to be the answer. Women know how to act very good, very well. So women are like, oh, this is what we have to do. All we have to do is say we are omnis women, we are religious women, and bam. Women will always make you pay. They're going to make you pay. You can mitigate it now. All right. Yeah, he said I didn't hear him say he was pro. Yeah, abandoned marriage. He said FBI Wilson. Oh man. Yikes.
On coals
Yikes.
with our feet bare. That's considered a marriage. You also have common law. You have a lot of other ways for that woman to establish marriage.
How does
And
your
that-
way eliminate common law?
I don't have any way to eliminate common law.
So
what I
then-
have is a way for men to avoid
Well, then the
being
argument's
used
silly.
no, the argument's not silly. So here's what you have. You have
Okay.
a if
See, look, all right, look. Y'all heard that, right? He said this argument is silly. Now, this is when all of the whole debate gets derailed because now they are exchanging insults. So now he started it. Now look, now people in the chat was talking about how Coach Greg Adams didn't answer any of his questions. He started out the gate with insults. Out the gate, right? Let's go.
proposition, which doesn't exist for most men. Most men aren't religious. Most men aren't looking to be under a religious orthodoxy. So it doesn't apply. So you're taking a moral standard or a religious standard to apply to people who aren't under that veil.
So let's start with a couple of things you said which are fundamentally untrue. Most men are religious, in fact, including in this country. Most of them, not some of them.
But they're not religious.
Hang on. I didn't
Hold on for a
interrupt.
second.
I didn't
Right.
interrupt.
I
didn't
understand,
interrupt.
but let me just take that point. Most aren't under your religion.
Okay.
We can agree with that.
So here's the thing, though. But Catholicism and Orthodoxy is growing rapidly. And if it's the case that the ecclesiastical structure is already there, which it is, right? If you're going to cohabitate with a woman, the thing that you're offering right now is common law marriage anyway, if there's cohabitation at all. You're not protecting anybody from that. At least under my model, it gives an ecclesiastical structure that's designed to prevent divorce by applying community pressure. That was the way it was always done. Apply the application of community pressure within the confines of the woman's social circle. Right now, do you agree with me, for instance?
Hey, that's a good point. Hey, y'all cooking right now. He said this guy basically said he wants a church priest to sit in a cuck chair to make bro, yeah. And New said that if you don't have an incentive to stay married or get anything from divorce, most chicks won't get married. Exactly. Women want the leverage, and I know men and women are playing tug of war on who get the most leverage. This is why like Big Sean didn't want to get married. And a lot of these people, even if you have a common law marriage, women are going to want leverage. They are not wanting to women is not going to get married. They're going to be like, well, there is anything that we can take from this man. So we're not going to get married. So now if the courts say, well, there's no incentive of getting divorced, now how many women are going to raise their hand and say, okay, I want to get married now? Probably none of them. They want something out of that, man. That's a good point. All right, Knockout said he glossed over what Coach said. Oh, yeah. Hey, the insults were out the gate. So nobody can get mad at Coach Greg Adams because he started all of this insulting and, oh, this is pointless and all this. Coach tried to be professional. All right. I know people was talking about that, how he was, Coach Greg Adams was low IQ. He was emotional. I don't know what's going on with YouTube because apparently majority of black men have a low IQ for some reason. That's crazy. All right. I mean, if you have a very high IQ and working a 9-to-5 and you seeing Floyd Mayweather with a low IQ, then who's in the wrong? That's crazy, man. He said, yeah, man. I'm with Coach on this. Just avoid that shit completely. All of this trying to mitigate risk. And this guy apparently, like, he married to a single mother of 2 kids. Single mother. Yeah, he said common law doesn't exist in all states. And guess what, though? Women are going to look up these laws. It's like when they have kids, they move to California, they move to get the highest payout. Women are not dumb. They're not dumb. I'm going to go ahead and add my brother Batman. Go ahead, add him in here, man. Let's go, man.
Yo, what's going on,
That
everybody?
many
Can you hear
divorces
me?
happen because women.
Oh, what up, brother? Go ahead.
Oh,
man.
my bad. Go ahead.
No,
Continue. My bad.
No, go ahead, man. You can go ahead and talk this stuff real quick, man. I can.
Well, salute to everybody. Please like and share the stream, and let's enjoy the show.
All right, let's get it, man. Salute. Let's go.
Women like to yap.
Oh, hey, by the way, Batman, let me know if you want me to stop at any duration, any point. Just say, hey, stop it. All right, I got you.
When you pause it, I'll join on in. I don't want to
All right.
interrupt.
All right, bet.
So you get a freshly divorced woman, and she's free. You go, girl. Girl power. And she starts talking to her little friends, and she starts telling them how liberating it is and how great it is and this and that. And this is why when women have divorced friends, their likelihood of divorce actually rapidly increases. It's for this reason.
Divorce is contagious.
So if it's the case that this social contagion is eliminated because now we have an ecclesiastical structure, an ecclesiastical authority, which won't grant it because you get ostracized from that social group through excommunication, for instance, or not being able to participate anymore with that community, that's an application of a serious and significant social pressure, which can do the very thing you want. Bring back that great institution, absent the state, and it avoids this whole problem of common law marriage. Because if it's the case that you can be common law married anyway, inside of a state, and they can get grounds for divorce on that anyway, then we actually need to have some social pressures to prevent them from doing that. So it sounds like we agree marriage is awesome for men. Divorce is terrible for them. So it seems like we should be attacking the divorce structure here, and it doesn't seem like you actually have anything to do that other than just avoid the thing that's great for you.
Social pressure? Man, look, it doesn't matter how religious you are. Women are going to be women. You cannot pressure women. You cannot chain them up in the kitchen. Well, of course, if you got a single mother or older woman, of course, you probably got the low risk mitigation. But men don't want those women. They want women in their 20s, in their 30s, no kids. And I know some men will tolerate single mothers, but you can't pressure women to do anything. You cannot do that. And I know he's going to go to a grapevine talking about different type of risk. So not only divorce, but what about grape? What about sexless marriages? What about DV? There's other instances that you can get destroyed in your marriage or any partnership. It's not just divorce, right? Go ahead, go.
Yeah.
Cool. Because this other bad side effect could happen.
Sure, that's
So
like
why don't
smoking
we-
cigarettes.
So why don't we attack the bad side effect when we have the mechanism to do it? It's not if, we can do it now.
Okay,
right
so
this
like
second.
smoking cigarettes is the same analogy you're saying. Okay, here, cigarettes in this situation, we obviously know it has negative side effects, so you would avoid it. Now, here's the issue that
Oh, see, here we go. You see,
That's me logical.
Andrew is a chain smoker, man. He be smoking them. He be like this with it. He be smoking them cools, man. All right, so
Hey, real quick.
go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me? Yeah, real quick. I'll disagree with both of them saying that marriage is a great institution. I disagree with that. It's not a great institution for anybody. All it basically is taking advantage of people's biologies and putting a contract in it within the state that man has created for control, and basically take advantage of men's biology and use the women as pawns to extract resources from him. And I'll say that. And plus, number two, if you got to force women to do shit, then that just tells you from the jump that's not really what they want to do. Because back in the day, women were afraid to get divorced because they would get beat. Family members would threaten them. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's
Facts,
going on
man.
today is men are upset because they can't control women. Women shouldn't be doing this. Women shouldn't be doing that. Bro, live free. Just use them for one thing. Just rent them and go about your business. Men got to let go and detach, and their lives will be so much easier. And this is why I tell dudes to have that mindset. All women are the same. It's all. It don't matter if they go to church. It don't matter if they're Muslim, Christian, Jew. It don't matter. She still got a pussy. That shit gets wet. And if she's dripping for a nigga, she gonna open her legs wide open for that motherfucker. So, Christian or not,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll say this before you continue: women and religion do not mix. So Andrew is just basically just wasting his time, and I believe that a prevention is better than a cure. Don't get married, period. Instead of trying to fix something that's broken, just fucking fix it. I mean, not my bad. Just avoid it at all
Yeah.
costs. Just avoid
Yeah.
that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Look, even in the other chat of the actual video, somebody said it right. They said something about shame. Here we go. Shaming is no longer working. Men tried to shame women, and they still doing it right now, and it's just making it worse. And you talking about social pressure. That don't mean anything. Women gonna be women. You still have to marry this woman. You can be a modest man. You can be a decent man. You can be a religious man with morals, values. But the woman, you have to force her. You have to pressure her. You have to shame her. That shit is over with, man. All right, let's go.
I have with it. It sounds great on paper, but we can't travel to the land of make believe. It sounds great. The majority of people probably wouldn't do it. And if you ask a guy, which this is an important part, they're not even prepared to even talk about that.
Oh, look right here. Andrew Wilson married a single mother, by the way. He automatically lost the debate. Automatically. He automatically lost. And I'm going to get to these points because I got about 4 or 5 duration points. And he specifically said that if men marry virgins, that hymen, no diamond shit. Men are still looking for no hymen, no diamond, right? So now this is all hope. That's why I labeled it hope versus reality. CGA is in reality. This guy is in hope. But the problem with Andrew is that he is giving other guys hope for women that he wanted, but he couldn't. Marrying a single mother of 2 kids, let's get it. Get it.
They don't even know what divorce laws are. So you're asking them to travel to the land of make believe under a marriage system that small percentage of people use. No one uses it today. You might have said they used it to the past. Today, that doesn't exist. So we can't travel to the land of make believe to make marriage work for you. It might work in your marriage, but it doesn't work for the greater structure.
Your argument here contradicts itself because on the one hand, you say men don't know enough about marriage, but my assumption is that your mission is to let men know about marriage.
Absolutely.
Okay, well then I don't understand how it's the land of make-believe if you can let them know about this, but I can't.
Sure.
Right.
And
So
you can offer that.
So if
You
I
can offer
am,
that.
it sounds like I'm offering a real alternative to what you're offering. And here's what you're offering. Men, marriage is great. It's a great institution. It's the best for children. These are your words. In marriage, right, men seem to thrive. Their health seems to thrive. Everything seems to thrive. You're saying, well, the problem is that divorce rates are high, and they are. However, there's a few things there that you haven't covered. One, it depends on demographic, too. For instance,
Absolutely.
if you're black, it's going to be way worse than if you're white.
Correct.
Okay? Way worse. And also socioeconomics matters, right? Demographics in general matter. So you can do a lot, actually, including prenuptial agreements. You can have a prenuptial agreement with the ecclesiastical authority without the state even involved. And it seems like that would mitigate your risk to damn near nothing.
But the question is, do women want that? See, look, he's labeling all of these types, and look, he's not wrong. But what does women want? They want the wedding reception. They want the marriage license. They want the certificate. They want all of this. What does the women that you trying to marry want? How many women are doing this shit? Not modern women.
Yeah, and if you really think about modern women in the church, they want to get married with the state.
Exactly.
Because they know if there's no state involved, then what benefit can they get if shit don't work out, which most likely is not going to. This dude is not understanding that women want to protect themselves too from that. Because women are not dumb. They're not dumb. Because even the most religious, even the most hardcore so-called Christian women or Muslims, they're going to get married through the state. They're not stupid, bro. So, and CJ did not contradict himself. All CJ is basically telling this dude, bro, we live in reality, but we're on earth. This is not heaven. This ain't Final Fantasy. This is real life, bro. No church, no pastor pressuring women to stay married, don't divorce them, bro. That shit doesn't work, bro. It doesn't.
Absolutely, man.
It's just
shout
make-believe
out to Iota for the $2, man. He said, "Is there God cope in this, or am I moving too fast?" No, he was out the gate with the God cope, out the gate with it, right? And CGA is trying to take him out of the church. He's trying to take him out of religion, and then you can try to validate all of your points. But he's still stuck in this religion box. But women, what does women want? What does the women you are trying to marry want? That's why he married a single mother, because they are more susceptible of this taking anything because they are desperate. But we're talking about men are crying about modern women these are the women that they want, younger women, women with no kids. How many women is going to accept all of this? Even if they do accept it, they're going to figure out a loophole on how to gain leverage. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Iota, man. I appreciate that real quick for the one time, man.
And real
got that 10 millimeter, got that little deuce in it. Got that
Go ahead, brother.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, Angel does not seem to understand that these churches, like the modern church, is all feminized. It's gynocentric. Women run these churches. You got pastors fucking motherfuckers' wives and shit. And we all know, Jaheim says, put the woman first. The church is gonna put the woman first. It's not God. God is not first in these churches. He never was. It was always about the female. It was always about the woman, putting them first.
Absolutely. Let's get it.
You said if.
As a matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna get to a point real quick because they're gonna go back and forth for a long time on that. They didn't really progress on that, so I'm gonna get to right here.
And then I point out that right now you can still utilize that Sky Daddy guy for an ecclesiastical marriage outside of the state. Hang on. And the only thing you could do is say, well, what about common law? But you can't govern anybody from common law. And at least in the ecclesiastical institution, you have social pressures on women to stay married. You can't offer a man anything like that. Give me a single social pressure you can offer that would actually keep these marriages together. One. What? One. Just one.
Can I answer something
Yeah.
you just said? This would be interesting.
I can't wait.
You said,
but can you answer that question then?
No, before.
Oh, of
the
course.
1940s.
Of course, you gotta ask me a question.
Because
before you
listen,
answer
I'm listening. I'm listening to you. You asked the question at the end. If you would have asked it at the beginning, possibly I might have been able to address it. But let me address this point.
Okay.
You said the 1940s and 1950s with this imaginary Sky Daddy controlling marriages. That sounds like enforcement. Because by the time the
Doesn't it?
1970s came around, the very first chance women got to file a no-fault divorce without need for evidence, without need to have a private investigator to prove an affair.
Was no fault the 70s?
Yes, it was the 70s, started by Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
I'll educate you.
But hang on.
Came along. Hold on for a second. No.
Yeah.
I got the
Go
floor
ahead.
here. I got the floor. So you said the religious institutions governed it and made it great.
All right, man. CGA pissed off, man. You see the veins in his head? All right, when the veins pop out of his head, you know he about business. All right, this guy did all them insults. All right, so now professionalism is out the window now.
The 1970s came along, and soon as they did, women started to file divorces at record rates, which is back to my conversation. Soon as you remove the authority of Sky Daddy, now you're back with the state. And now you have difficulty, and now the risk is now greater.
Oh.
So that's the issue that
Then
you
it
have.
sounds like men should be moving towards Sky Daddy then, because it mitigates their risk.
The courts, the nation should be
There's
moving
no
towards
courts.
that. But how do you enforce that?
What court? What courts?
your
You're
land is
not
in-
getting a marriage from the state.
All right, you talking about you talking about what court? Come on, man. You trying to kidnap a bitch? What these guys like? Why you so desperate? Like, I don't get how men can turn to a blind eye and see a lot of these men getting fucked up in court, and now they are still trying to mitigate risk. Like, the woman is not going to say, how can I fuck his life up? What can I do? The woman still have to accept this. It sounds good. He's only talking in a man's perspective, not a couple's perspective, not a married couple's perspective. The woman like, hell no. I want that ring. I want the courts to be involved. Women need insurance too. So he's trying to escape all of that so that way he can lock a bitch up. It's not going to work, man.
And I gotta be honest with you. CJ was understanding what Andrew Wilson was saying. All CJ was telling him, bro, what you're talking about is bro, it's rare. It's not the majority, bro. It's just not. And you really think about it, look at the Democratic, and CJ mentioned it in the stream. Women are the majority of your voters. The damn New York City mayor, he won the damn election. It's mostly women in New York City that vote for him. Bro, women want to be free. They want to be liberal. They want to do what they want to do. And he just think that, let's go back to Sky Daddy. That shit's not going to work. God is not going to do shit. He's not.
And also, Andrew said that majority of men are religion. I believe that's women. So if we look at any statistics, can anybody pull it up real quick? I believe women are
Actually,
more.
it's actually men. Men
Let
are
me hold
more
on.
religious than women are. Women are more agnostic than
Give me
men.
1 second.
Men,
Let me see something real
yeah.
quick. Because let me see. I just want to do something real quick.
Men are definitely more
They say
religious than
globally
women are.
and historically, women tend to be more religious than men, but the gap is narrowing. Okay, all right. I mean, I don't know about that, but
In the United States, I'll say in the United States.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about global, but in the United States, women are more non-religious than men are here in the U.S. Men are more religious than women are, especially like Gen Z and these younger women today. Of course, you have the older women that they're kind of religious to a point. But if you're talking about today, the young modern woman that's in college, bro, they don't give a fuck about God or that Bible or that Quran. They don't give a fuck about this shit.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, they know it's bullshit. Yeah, you said men have left the church. Men already know this bullshit, and they waking up. All these pastors turn to pimps. I mean, they already was pimps, you know. But it's crazy how men still indoctrinated in a religion, and women are just using it to get over on men. That's crazy work, man.
And real quick,
you go ahead.
and my bad, real quick, I'm glad that men are leaving the church and not wasting time because you have these pastors telling men, hey, man, step up. You see these women here, they got kids, please help them out. And you see, it's all gynocracy, all about what the men should be paying. Men step up and pay. Men step up and sacrifice. Men step up and give. And you're not supposed to receive anything in return. And men are starting to see, they're like, wait a minute, I'm not receiving anything from this. What am I getting out of this? I'm just basically just being a tool to basically allow people to step all over me throughout my labor. Fuck that. I'm gonna live my life, and that's why I appreciate about CGA and all you fellas here. It's about freedom.
Mm-hmm.
The women can be free too. We're not on this thing of we be free and the women can't. Let the women do what they want to do. What we're gonna do with women is we're gonna rent and lease them. Someone said in the chat, we're gonna use them for one thing,
Hell yeah.
pay them, and go about our business. Easy. Everybody wins.
Hell yeah, man. What up, Big E, man? Got anything to add to the conversation, brother? What's going on with you?
Yeah. Salute, champs. What it do, y'all?
What up, brother?
I just want to kind of add this to that. Okay, it's a lot of brothers that have actually been to family court. And if you have been to family court, that will deter you from marriage. You get what I'm saying? Like real talk, you're sitting up there listening to basically, and I'm not making this up. When you go to them family courts, them lawyers tell the woman what to say. You get what I'm saying? Like they'll tell their story. But if you see, again, you're going to be sitting there hearing these cases. So if you just listen to the story, he's an abuser. He's a narcissist. I mean, every woman has the same story. And bro, do you know how hard you have to fight just to get the minimum visitation rights to your own kids if you ain't up on your game? You know what I'm saying? If you really notice this, and I'm quite sure you fellas know this, the court never gives the child to the more stable parent. They will take your money from you to try to stabilize her to keep the kid with her rather than just give them to you. It could be your house, your job, you get what I'm saying, your stability, but they'll still give the kids to her. You get what I'm saying? And then they'll take money from you to fund her. See, that in itself will create a gap in black relationships. See, somebody like Andrew will never get drugged through the court like black men do. We all know this. You get what I'm saying? It's never fair when it comes to us, whether it be in, regular court, superior court, divorce court, family court. It's never going to be fair towards us. They are just now passing fraternity laws, right? Fraternity fraud laws. How long fraternity fraud been going on? It's been going on forever, haven't it? You know what I'm saying? But yet the women can still benefit from that. This man went to jail behind kids that wasn't even theirs. So there's plenty of deterrence, at least in my opinion. Like before you even get married, you're watching a lot of men go through it. I've seen what divorce does to men. I've seen what family court do to men. I've seen what marriage has done to some men, but see, okay, today's woman want to compare themselves to yesterday's woman, and it's like you can't do that. Number one, you don't have the mental fortitude that they had. They had less, but they knew how to hold together their family. And hell, how many times have y'all done went to Paul funeral and he had a whole nother family come to the funeral? He had people you didn't know about. He might have had 2, 3 other kids you didn't know about. We just see I'm probably older than y'all, but that's how we used to be at them funerals. You come to find out he was literally a rolling stone. You see what I'm saying? But moms knew how to keep that house together. You know, we talking about those women back then. See, today's woman want to be on OnlyFans, right? You can't tell her nothing. She want to be a strong, independent woman. Okay, that's fine. You get what I'm saying? But you can't get mad at the fellas for saying, okay, go ahead, be your strong, independent woman. I'm out. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you
No,
can't
that's
have your choice and then men act like men can't have theirs and then be criticized for it. You get what I'm saying? A
yeah.
woman could leave a strong marriage just because she want to. But if a man do that, oh, he weak, he this, he that. Well, why we got to get criticism and not them?
Yeah. Hey, how old are you, by the way, man? If you don't mind asking.
I'm 56.
Okay, dope. And
I
look,
grew up in
hey,
Compton, California.
hey, shout out. Hey,
Oh shit.
Batman. Remember I
What's
told you
up?
men need to go in them court systems and see how they be treated. You can just walk in one. It's a public place. You can walk into family court and see how they conduct those cases. You can talk to the bailiff, have any
Facts.
question, and say, "Hey, I just want to spectate,"
Mm.
and you can see how men get done dirty. I mean, you
Yeah.
literally got
Dirty,
15
bro.
seconds to talk. 15 seconds.
And shout out to you, Big E. You living in a state where if you get married in California, bruh, you're on sudden
It's
death.
over.
Hey,
It's
You're on
over.
sudden death.
It's over.
hey,
But
that
it's
true
always
form?
look, bro. You gotta understand.
Oh,
I grew up in Compton in
Oh
the
shit.
'80s, bro. When it was Compton. You get what I'm saying? I'm original NWA. You heard?
shout out,
You know,
man.
I've been through a whole lot of that. I done seen life on both sides. You get what I'm saying? I went through a lot of drama myself. Now look, I was with this woman 15 years. Then all of a sudden, we get to family court. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm all of a sudden, beau abuser. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never put my hands on this woman, not one day in my life. But guess what? When we go to court, the story that she told, oh my goodness. Bro,
Yeah.
if I didn't have pictures, if I didn't have a book worth of text messages, violent text messages from her, you know what I'm saying? Pictures, voicemails, bro. It's like it couldn't be denied, bro. Look, she's scared of me, but the judge got like, bro, I had like 25 pages of vile text messages pulled off my phone. Had them notarized. The judge was reading them text messages while he was simultaneously listening to them voicemails that she left. Now you claim to be scared of me, but you the most vulgar. I'm talking about, yeah, I'm gonna have these niggas do this, do that. Blah. I'm talking about, bro. She was talking like she was straight tookie. You know what I'm saying? She started eating pink tacos, so they was gassing her up. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing to you can't do nothing to that crew. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that you gotta just eat that. You gotta just take that. You gotta just go through that whole
Mm-hmm.
process. And you know
Yeah.
what's crazy? When it was all said and done, bro, I got all my restraining orders granted. You see what I'm saying? Everything I wanted, I got. Guess what? She didn't want to be a mama no more because guess what? There was no more drama to be had. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
won everything in court. So now that and I got the kids. So now that there's nowhere else, I mean, she basically said she didn't want to be a mama no more. So I really didn't even have to do nothing because it was no more drama. As long as there's drama to be had, she gonna be right there. Soon as you win and it ain't no more avenues for her to go down, it's over now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts.
Salute, man. Hey, let me hey, hit the like button. Hey, this is about to be crazy. Hey, I want to hear from True Form, man. Is that you, brother? Go ahead.
Yo,
Go ahead. Get up in there. Go ahead, man.
Hey,
Salute.
what's up, guys? You're right.
Salute. What it do,
True
Yo,
champ?
form. A long time no see.
Go ahead,
hey,
True
it's been a
Form.
while, man.
Go ahead, man.
Yo, yo, what's up, Batman? I hope you're doing all right.
Salute.
Yeah, good. Yeah, just come to pop in, just have a quick one. It's a quick chat. Yeah. I watched a bit of the debate. Honestly, Andrew is just completely delusional. He keeps trying to sell men hope, like hope is not a strategy. Hope does not help men. Like there is, like, when CJ talks about like speaking on the ground, like just being, talking about reality. He refuses to see that, Andrew, because he wants to talk about like, no, let's involve Christianity and religion. And when people think like that, you're not going to really get anywhere. And the reality of the matter is, when you're taken to court, there is no God, there is no Jesus, there's no Satan, there's no one to save you. Like, you're at the mercy of the system and the women. They're all like cooperated, they're all work together, as stated. Like, literally, the state tells the woman what to say, what to do, in order to paint you as the man, as the bad guy, which is pure projection. And it doesn't matter how hard you try to fight, because men are told to be Superman. They're told to fight, for their hardest. The world doesn't care. The world will always label you as a deadbeat. They'll label you as an abuser, loser, and it doesn't matter. No, like, the best thing to do, as BML Police says all the time, is just live free, just walk away. Walking away is the most powerful tool at your disposal. And
Facts.
literally,
Hey, facts, bro. Facts.
Hey,
Facts.
hey, man, because I want everybody, say they talk their shit. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it. If y'all need me to stop it, and say, hey, stop the video on any certain point. All right.
It's one real quick question to True Form, because True Form, I know that
Go
you
ahead.
live in the UK.
Yeah.
How is the marriage? It's real quick, and baby, please, you can resume. How is the marriage system in the UK? Is it
So
the
the
same
mar-
as here?
it is similar. It's probably almost just as bad. Like, getting married in the UK, it's, again, always at the man's detriment. The man loses everything. The man has to pretty much pay like a lot of things. Like, when it comes to like splitting things, like, obviously it's all contracted. It's all the government are easily involved. It all comes down to taxes, and you're having to pay so much money, not just to the state, but also to the woman that you were with previously. So it's almost just as bad, honestly. Like, the amount, like, because I work in a hotel, the amount of times I see like events where like there's people getting married, I literally just shake my head and I'm thinking to myself, bro, that the amount of money that he's spending, like, I know that is not coming out of the woman's pocket, it's coming out of that dude's pocket, and he's spending all that money on that fat bitch. Literally, like, I've seen.
Hey, you say True Form? That's your name, True Form?
Yeah, True
Hey, let
Form.
me ask you this.
Oh, for sure.
Do they give the woman a house, the car? Like, see, like they said, I'm in California. A woman
Yeah,
divorced you out here, bro. She getting the house, the car, the kids. We finna go into these finances. I mean, she finna rake you through the coals. Is it like that out there?
yeah, they can take your they obviously, with the same similar situation, where when it comes to custody battles, women 9 times out of 10 win it automatically. When it comes to like property as well, I believe it, depending on the contracts and what they put in, the woman can walk away with half your stuff. They can walk away with your car and your home. And also, you have to pay. They call it, like, it is child support that we have here, but they call it like child maintenance and shit like that.
Oh, that's wild, man.
Yeah, so
That's crazy, man. But, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah,
and play it, and then Sick Touch, man. I'm gonna get you up in there, man. But let's go ahead and because I want to listen to more.
What up, man?
What's going on, brother? I'm going to go ahead and play it. If y'all need me to stop it, I'm going to go ahead and stop it. All right, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Because it's a long ass debate, 2 hours, man. Let's get it. Come on.
state? What courts are involved
everything you told me is a make-believe scenario.
How? You can
You're
do it
telling-
right now. How is it make believe?
How do you do that when people
Here's
the
what you-
marriages do state?
yeah.
I know you want to go
I'll
back
tell
to
you how.
Ecclesiastics. This
No,
is
I'm
going to be
saying
a
you
problem.
can do it right
Okay.
this second.
Okay,
You
can
could go do it right now.
You can do it at this particular
can't
point.
do.
However,
What do you mean?
Here's the problem.
Okay.
Can you get men to do it?
Yes.
Okay. You might be able to think you can get men to do it, but as soon as they do it, I want you to stick around for the average of 8 to 10 years when these men start getting divorced. See, what you're doing is you're leading.
We've
men,
been
hold on
watching
for a
it for
second.
longer.
You've been leading. You're going to lead men into a burning building.
Oh.
And the reason why, and this is a famous quote by Martin Luther King, is because the laws of integration didn't catch up fast enough for what he wanted for people to integrate. And what happened was it took him 12 to 15 years to realize that he led men or black people into a burning building in which integration was not possible at the time.
Okay.
You are also proposing the same thing. And I would like for you to stick around to see the results of what you're proposing, because eventually you would have to pay the price. How did Martin Luther King pay the price? You would have to pay the price for the men that you misled.
So Martin Luther misled men, and that's why he was killed?
I said he misled black people. You missed that part.
Those
He said,
right.
okay, let me repeat it, because you're slow.
I
All right,
am,
you
you're
definitely
right.
are slow, Neanderthal.
That's for sure.
Let me tell you something.
I'm dragging
Martin
Knuckles
Luther
over here.
King.
He called niggas a Neanderthal. Hey. Man, hold on, man. But he started it though. That's what I'm
he
saying.
was
Like
up.
he started
Yeah,
all
he
of
was
these
up,
insults. So now he gotta stand on that, man. You know, call him a Neanderthal, man. You know?
Hey, but you know what? This is just my personal opinion. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like Andrew, he's cool with Myron and all of them, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so that means, and we already know how disrespectful that they are towards us. And I'm not saying Andrew does that, but what I'm saying is it's going to be like what I'm saying is when you hang around people like that and you see how disrespectful that they are towards us, it's like, bro, how you expect it not to be a little cayenne on what we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, bro, you know they talk about us negative, and then like you say, now they're trying to force their views upon. Bro, we not having that, and he ain't having that. Bro, shout out to CGA, man. Like, real
Straight
talk.
up.
Like, if you like tell the truth, if any one of y'all on this panel right now was able to debate Myron right now, are you gonna talk to him soft, or you gonna give him the same energy that he get? I mean, that he give off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, bro, I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be up. I mean, I'm gonna be cool, but it's gonna
Yeah.
be up because Myron is just too disrespectful. I don't owe him respect like that, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and finish. That's crazy. Yeah.
Said
Facts, man.
specifically
Yeah.
related to black people and civil rights.
Yeah.
I'll speak slowly for you.
Yeah.
That he believed at the end, he led them into a burning building. I'm going to speak slower. The
Okay.
reason why is because the laws of integration
Yeah.
did not catch up with what he would like to present. Black people weren't ready to integrate. As a result, he said, I may have led my people, that means his people, into a burning building.
Okay.
You were, I would like for you, under your scenario, if your movement takes off,
Yeah.
to see the results, because it took Martin Luther King 12, 15 years to see the
Okay.
results
I understand
of
now.
his efforts.
Yeah.
You're proposing something very extreme that majority of people aren't going to do. But let's just say if, because you like to hide in the clouds of make-believe, if
They did.
this works,
Right.
I would love to see you represent these men in a divorce when they get their head bit off by these so-called women that are forced by Sky Daddy to stay in these
This
marriages.
is really like
I mean, when you get a divorce, if anybody never been divorced, nobody can help you. Nobody can help you. Your friends can't help you. Your family can't help you. God can't help
Nope.
you. Nobody. If you never been divorced, that's the worst feeling ever, because you're gonna be in this corner. You're gonna be in this dark corner, balled up like in a fetal position, and nobody can help your ass because you made that decision. You made that choice. You trusted that woman, and all these niggas getting on YouTube talking about, oh, you got to marry the right woman. Ain't no right or wrong woman. It's women. So once you get that divorce, your ass gonna be grass, man. The court gonna straighten your
Yeah.
ass up.
Absolutely.
All the way too.
Yeah, man. Hey, what you got? Sick
Heavy
touch, man. Go
star.
ahead, man. Get up in there, Sick touch. What's
Me
up, bro?
personally, it's more so like this, right? I think around even if the same reason why I went MGTOW back in 2015 is probably gonna be the same reason as to why I might probably be buying Fix in a couple of more years in the future, right? Most of pretty much the vast majority, if not all the women, do not share my same value system. They don't. They do not share my same value system. They do not. I've seen a lot of people. I actually did a lot of research of a couple of people how women view men with autism, particularly neurotypical women, and how they view men with autism. They view them as burdens, and I don't want that for myself. So that's why I stay out. That's why I stay out of marriage. That's why I don't believe in marriage no more at all. That's why I never believed in it to begin with. Real
Yes,
shit.
sir. Yeah, man.
And real quick,
Yeah.
and shout out to old school Tony Carter, fellas.
Shout out to Tony.
Throw that Bible in the trash.
Yeah.
Throw that white man European bullshit in the garbage.
Yo, what's up?
Throw that
What's
shit
up, Batman
away,
Beyond?
man. How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? It's
It's
time.
been
It's
a while.
like
Like, bro, like, yo, Batman Beyond. I can understand why you didn't necessarily talk to me because of the whole thing with Pluto and all that, but I can understand. Well, what's up, True Form?
Yeah, what's up?
I still got your videos on my save file.
Hey, let's go.
Let's get it,
You
man.
making any
Salute.
videos or what's happening with that?
What? Say again.
Still
What'd you
making
say?
any videos or what's happening with that?
YouTube keeps coming after me, man. So like, I just got frustrated. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna live my life. My message is out there. I'm gonna just live my life. I'm gonna just, you know, keep supporting the brothers. That's what I do, man. I do tune in here and there. You know, I do watch Bait Male Police whenever I can.
Salute, man.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate it, man. Salute to you, by the way, man. Salute.
But yeah, shout out to old school Tony Carter. Throw that Bible in the trash.
Yeah,
All right, let's get it. Okay, so this is another point I want to get to real quick, and then I'm just let the video rock out. Let's go, man.
Lower.
Much lower.
Okay, that's not that much lower.
It's
The
much
divorce rate is
lower.
40%.
Hey, by the way, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate it. Let's go.
Talking about 33% to 43%.
No, we're not. We're talking about 20% to 35 to 40%.
Okay, so that's lower.
Yes.
Okay, that's all you got. Now, here's
That's
the
all I
problem.
need.
That's not all you need because there's still risk. How do you say
Nobody said there wouldn't be risk.
Exactly.
You
So
can't
at this
mitigate
particular
risk
point-
for anything 100%. It's not possible.
Exactly. So now why are we telling men to get married? at that
Because you
particular
have
point?
to, because everything is a cost benefit analysis. Your issue's not marriage. Your issue is with mitigating
At
the risk.
this point, it's not marriage.
It's
This is the only
mitigating-
hold on for a second. Can I say this?
Oh my God.
You're
Can you
hold
ever
on for a
stop
second.
saying something so
Come
I
on,
can say
listen.
something?
At this particular point, listen.
Okay, I'm
You're
listening.
telling me from this point, we haven't even got to the entire marriage because you're still over in the land of make believe. We haven't even got to the other issues
What's
of marriage.
make-believe?
Hold on for a second. We still haven't got to the other issues of marriage.
I'm willing to
so
get to
you're
everything.
telling me about the mitigation risk, and we've wasted too much time on it. Can we talk about the other issues of marriage?
Well,
which are
okay.
sexless
Can
marriage.
we at least wrap this up?
Yeah,
real
let
quick?
Andrew finalize this, and
Yeah,
then we'll move on
so
to that.
the thing is like, the problem is you said.
All right, he answered that question. He want to answer that question. He skipped over that. He skipped over that question. He was smooth with it. He was smooth Michael Jackson over there. Hey, all right. So now, Coach asked him there's other risk other than divorce, right? And he didn't want to answer that, but it is what it is.
Said it
Hey,
was a
let me
great
ask you this
institution.
real quick. Do
Go
you
ahead, man.
feel, do you steel sharpen steel, right? So if these dudes most of the time spend their time debating what they call low IQ 304s, when you run across a brother and they think that we all low IQ for some reason, but when you come across a brother that's on this pivot, like Big Ant would say, I don't think they know how to handle them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they be going into these debates thinking, oh, these niggas don't know what they talking about. They don't know much or whatever. Or look at us like they do the women that they be bringing on them shows that they want to debate. When you run across, that was my problem with the person that got unalived in Utah. You don't want to go debate no adults. You don't want to go debate smart brothers like on a panel, like in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go debate people fresh out of high school. CGA is a seasoned vet, and it really don't sound like Andrew really know how to handle. because look at who they used to talking to.
Yeah. Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
like this nigga be in the back of the whatever podcast, roasting OnlyFans women, huffing and puffing.
Right.
But he got a whole goddamn single mother. I told men on YouTube that all of these guys want these type of women, but they are stuck with single mothers with 2 kids, with 3 kids, with 90 kids. The women that they debate and the women that they try to shame, they want these women. They want them. So now he's, face to face with CGA versus an OnlyFans bitch. So now,
Right.
he's fluttered. He's like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? So like these married guys ain't fooling nobody. They are still stressed out that they can't get the women they want.
Right. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and another thing as well I want to add. So Andrew says that it's cost effective. There's nothing cost effective about marriage. It's a bad investment. Women are horrible investments. You get nothing out of them except just their fag hole, because that's the only thing they're good at is smecks. Like literally, men have lost millions, if not billions, of pounds, if not dollars, on women, aka through marriage, through relationships, and there's no way to get it back from them. Like, why do you think there's men like this? Andrew talks about, oh yes, we should believe in Jesus and all this, invisible sky demon, whatever. But these are the same men who have lost everything, sitting in their car, still praying to God, and God won't answer their prayers. Or there's men who are 6 feet under, because a lot of men have perished. Either they self-deleted, they did a Chris Benoit, or the woman deleted him. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of men's deaths come from women. A lot of these dangerous situations. Marriage is such a dangerous and divisive tool that women use for extra leverage. And I'm just shocked that even like Andrew is even trying to spread this disease to men. And as elegantly as CGA states, that he's bringing these men into a burning building. And I feel like, again, that's anti-men. You're just feeding men into the system, so that again, these men just end up in limbo or self-deleted, and it's absolutely disgusting, absolutely deplorable.
And
Not even
shout
for
to you
me.
for a minute, real quick. I want to
It's
add.
not even. Sorry about that. It's not even really just marriage. It's basically monogamy in general. It's like not everybody acts like that. Not everybody is monogamous in general. Real shit. I mean, monogamy in and of itself is divisive. It was created by these elites to be divisive, divide between men and women, and now it is like now we created a mess, an absolute fucking mess, man. What's up?
Yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and play it, man.
Hey, real quick, I want
go
to
ahead,
add
brother.
something. Andrew Wilson and these Bible thumbers are so stupid. They don't even read their own damn book. One, because the Bible says, my people suffer because they lack knowledge. And CJ is trying to give knowledge to do so they'll get fucked up. And number 2, the Bible says that it's better for a man to remain single than get married. It said only get married if you can't control your sexual desires.
But it don't
That's
want you.
dope.
The Bible
Man.
also say, "Do not deal with no clamorous woman."
Yeah, it's better to dwell in the wilderness than deal with the bullshit of a woman. And then the Bible also
Yeah.
says that women destroy the power of kings.
Yeah.
So
That's tough.
yeah,
man.
it's in their own book. These motherfuckers don't read their own damn book.
They
only
still
use
trying to
certain
force these hoes
Bible
too. They
verses.
still trying to force
Yeah.
them. Dump the Bible
And-
top of their head. You know what I'm saying?
And the Bible even admits that the majority of women ain't shit. It says it in there. Finding a good
That's
woman
why I
is
can't
rare.
respect
It's
these
rare.
dudes. They're not gonna talk to dudes like y'all. They're not gonna you know what I'm saying? To be honest, if they had an open panel, they probably wouldn't let nobody like y'all. You got a couple of dudes in your channel, no news, another brother. They wouldn't let. What I'm saying is, if you got a little wit about yourself and you sharp, if you notice, none of these dudes are gonna let you. Because I seen this one dude cook Anton. He couldn't do nothing but start insulting him. You know what I'm saying? Another brother cooked Myron. Myron didn't know what to say. CGA is cooking him right now. He really don't know what to do. I mean, you get what I'm saying? They not gonna let no brother who got any kind of sharpness or wit about themselves
That's a fact, man.
debate them because they're not gonna they haven't been through what we've been through, so they're not gonna win that.
Facts. Hey,
Not to
I'm a
mention for the fact that Myron got cooked before by this dude named MGTOW Dictionary back in 2020. Just so you know.
yeah, he's taking
I was
cook. Hey,
saying.
hey, I'm gonna lead to a part, and I'm gonna prove to y'all that Andrew Wilson cooked his damn self. Watch this. Check it out.
If you say it's a great institution, even when it was a great institution, people were still getting divorced. So if that's the case, what you're really after is just mitigating risk. And I'm giving you a perfect way to mitigate risk, right? And the fact of the matter is that it is becoming more and more popular to do it this way. Prenup plus ecclesiastical authority almost mitigates your risk entirely, except for common law, but you can pick the state to live in for that. And you, by your own logic, can't defer from common law either. You can't protect men from that. So the thing is like, you can't have it both ways. You can't agree marriage is good and the backbone for the West and you really like it and it's fucking great and it's a great institution, but also don't do it because it's make-believe that you can mitigate risk even though you can right this second. That's insane.
Listen,
All right, final
I'm
point.
listening.
final point. Let's get to the other risks that are associated with it. We got that.
That's
we
not a
tackled
final
that
point on this.
That is
Make the final point and then
Listen,
go.
Why he keep dodging that shit? This is the second time he's dodging this goddamn question, man. Damn, what's the other risk, man? Shit.
Listen, I'm a grown man. I'm not 22-year-old OnlyFans. I'm going to say what I want to say.
Oh.
Listen to this. At this particular point,
You got me
we're
on
moving
that
forward.
one.
Listen, we're moving forward.
Okay, we're moving
At
forward.
this point, what are the other risks that we want to guard against? We got the divorce. You're going to put them on the ecclesiastic paperwork. Less people are doing that. Not a lot of people know how to do it. He just got married. He didn't do it. All right. I can almost guarantee.
Probably not.
Exactly.
So what?
So now, less people are going to do this. Not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of men are going to
So it
prepare
sounds like we
themselves to
should
do
try to
that.
change that, huh?
Exactly. So that would be
I
a
agree.
very tough
We should
scenario,
try to change
and
it.
most likely it's not going to happen moving forward.
Okay.
There are other issues in marriage
Okay, let's
that
get to 'em.
typically, if depending on what authority you go under, are still a risk for men. Yes, it's great for the backbone, but a lot of men are in sexless marriages. A lot of women are in sexless
True.
marriages. The percentage of affairs in marriages are still a big issue. That can't be addressed.
Oh.
Those risks are going to be tough. And now you have an issue because now whoever's your authority has to mitigate that risk. Now all of a sudden they have to govern or socially pressure the women, and that's going to be difficult to do. 20%, 30% of sexless marriages, 20, 30% of people having affairs. This is not the intent of people who get married. So yes, we have the divorce. We set that aside. Now, what about within the marriage? How do you mitigate the risk for that? I'm assuming you're going to have the ecclesiastic come through the home and force the wives to fuck their husbands.
Hey, I was waiting on him to say that. If marriage is not all about pussy, then why niggas talking about, I need some more pussy. Oh, we in the sexless marriages. Why in the fuck that Reddit have a whole subreddit with dead bedrooms, sexless marriages, divorce? All right, that's like this shit is real time.
That's
If
why
it's not
American
all about
men get-
pussy,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And a lot of men don't want to admit it, right? A lot of dudes are saying, it's not all married men cope when they say this when they're not getting pussy from their wives. Well, it's not about the sex, it's about the connection. Bro, that's bullshit. You married her because she got a vagina hole, bro. Let's keep it fucking real. Men got to stop lying to themselves, bro. You want to get married because in your mind you thought that is infinite pussy 24/7.
Absolutely, bro.
That's why you married her. That's the main reason. Well, I want to have children. Okay. Your main reason to get married was to fuck, not really the kids.
Bruh, look at Russell Wilson. He had to bend the knee to get pussy. Like he was begging, he was begging Sierra to have a kid just to get pussy. This nigga is on live TV, bending the knee. This is your wife. The only time you can get consistent pussy is to keep having kids. Man, these niggas is pathetic, bro.
And
he was with a white woman before he laid up with Sierra, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he got cheated on with a white chick.
Golden
And
Tate was fucking that bitch. Yep.
Yeah. The courts and the judges have more power than that Bible because the damn Bible says, don't withhold from your husbands. Them hoes ain't listening to that shit. They don't give a fuck about that. That's why I've been saying women and religion don't mix. Women don't give a fuck about Christ. They don't give a fuck about God. They think they're God.
Yeah,
They
man.
they know that daddy
That's
government is
pretty much
always going
all
to protect
truth.
them.
Pretty much all truth
Yeah.
because they listen to that new age shit. Trust me, they LARP as spiritual all the time. I go on Twitter for much of that time. I'm on the spiritual community. They LARP as spiritual women. They LARP as truth or anti-New World Order women. It's all LARP to me. It's social.
Facts, man.
It's all LARP.
Hey, but let me. Hey, it gets better. It gets better. Let me go ahead and
You're doomed.
real quick.
You're
I'll play a little bit. Hey, hit the like button for me, man. Hit the like button.
You're
We got 40 in
down
the
in life.
building. We got 40. Hit the like button. Appreciate everybody in the building, man. And also, man, I want to give a huge shout out to BPD, Black Pill Daniels. Huge shout out to IOTA. And huge shout out to Batman Beyond, 644 Revenge for that cash out, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's continue. Check it out.
Oh, that's quite the straw man. But I'll go ahead and answer. Actually, the Ecclesiastical Authority does mitigate against this, and here's my proofs. Proof one: if it is the case that you get married to a woman who's a virgin, but
there we go. I told you. Virgin. Virgin. No hymen, no diamond. Huh? Marry virgins. Look at these desperate ass niggas out here. Go find a virgin. Your life will be better. Life will be complete. Just marry virgins. Even virgins out here is sucking and fucking, man. What we talking about? Just get a virgin, bro. Just get a virgin. Nigga, debate is over with, man. I would have walked the fuck out. I would have walked out. We talking about virgins. So that's the answer to mitigate risk is go marry virgins, nigga. So not only you gotta do all this ecclesiastics and all this theatrics and methodical shit, all this energy to marry a bitch to mitigate risk. Look at these niggas, man.
Bro, they act like we robots, like real life don't apply. I mean,
yeah,
bro, life those curveballs, bro. Ain't no even. What I'm saying is, bro, you can have your life planned out perfectly, bro. Life happens. You get what I'm saying, bro? My sister passed away in my hands. Do you think I saw that coming? You don't think that kicked my drawers all the way up my backside? Nah, bro. Life throw you all kind of curves, and you really don't know how to deal with a lot of stuff until it actually knocks on your door. You know, how can somebody tell you how to deal with something that they ain't never been through? You get what I'm saying? Like if you ain't never like I think it was Top Form that was talking about divorce. If he been through divorce, well then he had to go through that he had to experience that in order to tell you. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, life is the best teacher out here. Period. People can say what they want, but we got two voices that you got that one voice that tell you, man, you know you shouldn't be doing that. And then you got that other voice that say, yeah, but fuck that. What voice do we listen to the most? Keep it a buck. We gonna listen to that voice that say, yeah, but fuck that. How many times have we done did something we know we ain't had no business doing, but we say, yeah, but fuck that. So I
Yeah.
mean, that life just worked that way, bro. That's just, see, I remember life before the internet. You get what I'm saying? Where it wasn't all these damn life coaches and these dating experts, even though they tricks and stuff. You get what I'm saying? It's like, dude, come on, man. Life is, bro. Life is learn every day you wake up, you learn something, bro. If your cup is already full, then you ain't gonna learn nothing no more. If you feel you know it all, then what you doing? I don't even in my age, bro. I don't know it all. Somebody gonna say
Man.
something that I ain't heard before. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
always open to learning. I'm humble. You get what I'm saying, bro? I'm in a good place, but it took me a long time to get here, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So,
Bruh.
while they talking, hell, that's how life work, bro. That's just how life work.
Hey, I got a lot of different brothers in here. I got brothers that's married now. I got brothers that was divorced. I was divorced. I got brothers that was in the field, been through these courtrooms. They will still tell you the shit is not worth it. I got brothers
Facts.
with in-house, you know what I'm saying? I got all types of brothers. But look, and people keep thinking that I'm just against all married men. I'm against married men that is bullshitting these other men. Keep it real. Right? Keep it real. Understand that
Right.
these married men will tell you, man, this shit is weak. This shit is boring. I'm suffering. But I keep telling these men, why you still married, right? They say do it for the kids. They say they've been with their wife a long periods of time. But I respect married men that say, don't do this shit. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here. But then you got married men on YouTube. Oh, marriage is not that bad. You got to find the right woman. You got to find the right wife. You got to find a sweetheart. You got to find a high school. Fuck all that, man. Tell these niggas the truth.
Yeah,
Because I will.
yeah, facts. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like it was back in the days when communities was like a lot more tight knit. Like I said, there wasn't no internet. If you wanted to date that girl, you had to go to her house. There wasn't no inbox. See, a lot of this generation don't know nothing about that. You had to go meet moms. You had to go meet pops. You had to go meet her brothers. You know what I'm saying? Her uncles. See, now somebody can hit you in the inbox and you be out. Your family never don't even know who you went to meet. You know what I'm saying? They can
Yep.
be talking to you right there in your inbox. It ain't nobody to vet, nobody. Then everybody get in these little situationships, and now look at where we are. Oh, he look good. Oh, she got a fat ass. But you know, you wasn't in it for that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, here we are.
Yeah, man. Anybody else before I play the video, man? It's a good conversation, man. All right, I'm going ahead and play it. Let's continue.
She's a virgin because she's a Christian. Hang on, let me get through the entirety of the argument before you start freaking out. If it is the case,
Virgins.
your chances of that marriage ending, very, very, very small, one. And two, they report that they have a happier sex life. This is actually the case with the decrease in body count, which generally comes with the more religious people, meaning the more that you take your religion seriously, the more that you pray, the more that you engage in that whole ecclesiastical authority thing, the less likely it is you step out of your marriage, significantly less likely.
Jesus Christ.
He's talking about the minimum of people.
No,
He's talking about the 0.00001,001%.
bro.
If you take your religion seriously.
No. Nigga living in La La Land.
It's Captain Sable.
Man, get this shit out of here, bro. Get this shit out of here, dog. Man. Hey, real quick. I want to give a huge shout out. This shit is silly, man. This shit goofy as hell. I want to give a huge shout out to
that dude is delusional.
Hold on. Let me get this shout out. I got y'all, man. Let me give a huge shout out to S. Nunez, man, for the $5 cash out. He said, shout out to BMP and Batman. Y'all saving lives, man. Salute to my brother, man. Appreciate that shit, man. We already know. All right. What's going
Shout
on,
out to
everybody?
True Form as well. Shout out to True Form as well.
Shout
for
out
his
to True.
content,
Hey, man,
too.
we got legends in the. I'm telling y'all, we got legends up here, man. Legends. Salute, man. All right, what's going on, chat, man? I'm gonna read a couple of these chats real quick. What up? What up? Gold P in the building. Ray just pulled up. Yeah. He said, yo, that's weird. I don't know one married man that said their sex lives increased because of marriage. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right,
You know
this
what?
shit is
That's a
goofy.
fact, huh? You ain't never heard that.
You ain't never
you
heard
know
that
that's
shit.
a fact. I ain't never heard that.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a good
probably
point.
older than all y'all, and I have literally never heard that. Matter of fact, they be literally poking on something else.
Man, bro, married men are the biggest corporate of OnlyFans and escorts and prostitution and tricking.
Cheaters.
Because
Yep.
I'm saying, bro, like you ain't fooling nobody. That shit
Yep.
is miserable. I won't praise marriage on my worst fucking enemy. And if you get married,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a fucking pack of Newports. I'm gonna be like, yo, how's your experience? What did you lose?
Hey, real
But
quick.
you know,
The
if you an
first,
outgoing dude, you shouldn't get married. But if you kind of one of them introverted dudes, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, marriage, of course, is not going to be for everybody. You get what I'm saying? But there might be marriage that's for some people. Obviously, it is because it is a few people that's still out here getting married. But again, it's not like like not in droves. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like about when Anton be talking. It's like, okay, bro, you one of the dudes who your marriage worked out. You could be faking jacks, but I mean, I'm just saying for everything you say, how many examples do we have? Like I said, I done sat up in family court. I done heard the BS that brothers done had to go through. Bro, again, we not robots. That is mentally draining on you, bro, when you going through custody battles and just court cases like that. If you in the streets, you know what you did, you kind of could take that. But when you talking about custody of your kids, etc., stuff like that, dividing property, and like, dude, that stuff gets really ugly really fast, mainly for the man.
Absolutely. Hey,
I
real
would like
quick.
to. I'd like to
Real
say
quick.
something real quick.
Hold on, Six Us. I got you, brother. Hey, True Form, do you have a channel, man? Because brothers ask you in the comments, man. Do you got a channel?
No, not now.
Oh, okay, man. Hey, but when you have another channel, let me know, let Batman know, so we can go ahead and broadcast it for you, brother. But go ahead, Six Us, man. Go ahead, brother.
Actually, I would like to say this. Even though one of my parents, they only ones that had a successful marriage, but then again, everybody is not my parents. A lot of the shit that happened in the 80s, that shit is not going to fly today. It's not going to fly in 2025. Anyone that's dating seriously in 2025, as a man, I'm questioning your sexuality at this point. It's getting too dangerous out here. Anyone who's taking marriage seriously is gay in this day and age.
Yeah.
And dating, period. Gay. I'm sorry. I gotta say it.
Hey, go ahead, BPD, man. Go ahead, get up in there real quick, brother. What's going on with you?
Salute all. The reason why I take things seriously when it comes to women overall, no friendship is what I added it. No relationship, no marriage, and even no children. Now, the reason why I do that, because, I mean, if you give women at least one space in your life, they'll find a way to mess it up. And it's very true. I mean, even not being friends with women and you somehow working with women, they'll find a way to mess it up. That's my personal reason why, basically, just why I just have sex with them, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Just fix binds. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, man. Hey, if I mute y'all, man, I just hear a little feedback, but y'all can unmute because I want to make sure the audio is crispy, man. I want to hear everybody clear, man. Hey, shout out to Iota again, man, with the $5 super chat. Shout out to my brother, man. He said that's why Andrew got the FBI fit on. He wasn't trying to be seen when the track after the debate. Hey, man. Listen,
Nigga, use the bitch.
Shout out, man.
Nigga, use the bitch.
All right, shout out to Iota for the one time, man. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that.
Hey, you know what? That's probably true. He a public figure now.
Hey,
he a public figure now. They know who he is. I'm quite sure I'm quite sure it's women that's out there on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a pretty popular guy now. You know what I mean? So, once you become a public figure, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? You can't sit up there and be trying to just play that old humble role, because there's women getting at you, because the average dude, women get at average dudes. So I'm quite sure they're getting at him too.
Facts, man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy. FBI fit on. And look, the nigga, somebody said in my chat, Andrew Wilson didn't even put his stream out. He didn't even put the stream out. CGA did it immediately. That's an auto L to me. That really shows signs of defeat if you didn't put your live stream out, because if you all are on social media, people like, yo, where's the stream? So now he's gonna do all these edits. He's gonna delete comments. CGA put that shit on as soon as it ended. That's why I got respect for him, man. Where's the live stream? Where is it?
And real quick, despite all the data that's out, despite all the evidence that's out, I still find it funny that men look at marriage and relationships as the best case scenario, other than being single and not having to deal with all the arrows shot at them. It's just very funny because a lot of religious men, they're holding on to a book like the Bible's going to protect them. Bro, that damn book is not going to protect you, bro. It's not going to put a aura shield between you and the bitch, and nobody can tear us apart. Nothing can destroy our love. Nothing in this world can stop us. No, that's not realistic, bro. It's not realistic. And oh, we got to enforce the women. It's the same thing with the passport bros. I'm gonna get on them for this. I tell them, okay, why don't you bring her back to the States? I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. But if she's a real genuine woman, then you should bring her to America and she will be the same, no problem, right? But they won't do it because they know. Again, if you have to force women to do shit, then you know that that's not what really women really wanted in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I just say something real quick as well? Absolutely agree with you, Batman. Like, it's just pure mental illness at this point with these men and what they're going for, and the virgin point as well. This is I'm getting really sick and tired of that. Like, virgin women want to get cracked. Asexual women want to get cracked. These women who identify as freaking star signs want to get cracked. They're all hoes. Like, even before we start puberty as men, like women ages 11, 12, 13, 14, they're all ready to get served. That they're like products ready to be used right out the gate. This virgin narrative, it's not a magical veil or some magical barrier that's going to protect you from getting cheated on. Like, and plus you won't know. Like, you can't, are you going to go up to like every single woman and lift up their skirt and look at their coochie? Like, no. And this whole body count shit needs to stop, because these women will tell you any fucking number. Like, it's pointless. It's a waste of time. And these very same men that are trying to look for good women, which it doesn't exist, that's again the propaganda, the narrative. The very same women that these men complain about, calling them hoes and stuff, and you're trying to look for a good woman, like, you're contradicting yourself. You're in a loop, because they're all the same thing. You're looking for something that doesn't exist, and when you mix delusion with reality, you've got problems. Shit doesn't make sense, and you're just going to lead yourself astray. And of course, any other men who dares to believe any of that nonsense, again, you're just going to leave men astray again, and the system's just going to chew them up and do whatever they want with them.
Yo, True Form. I like to touch on that type of shit too. You actually said it in one of your videos, man. That's why I don't necessarily trip on the whole body count shit no more. That shit, I don't believe in that garbage anymore. They've been doing this shit since like day one.
Yeah, since the beginning.
Yeah, man. That's why
believe
I keep my
all
spirituality
women.
to myself.
Yeah, a lot of.
That's why I keep my spirituality to myself. My astrology, my numerology,
There you go.
all of that. I keep it to myself.
Yep.
I don't go around talking to other women anymore. I stopped doing that shit since 2023. That shit is dead.
Yes.
And I wasted my late 20s DMing women, spitting game to women. No, I'm not doing that shit no more. Fuck all that.
No more.
And real quick, a lot of the modern red pill is basically just SBE. You know, telling these girls on these podcasts. Well, the thing is, you women got to understand, men want women with low body counts. I don't know why dudes women don't give a fuck about that shit. Because women know that there's going to be simps lined up to wipe them up. So honestly, women shouldn't be getting offended when a dude tells them, oh, well, men don't want women with a high body count. That's bullshit. Dudes will still wipe up a bitch with a 500 plus body count. It don't matter. So the space has become
anyway.
All it's become a SBE thing. And look at Andrew Wilson talking to those girls on whatever podcast. Look at his hair; it's all gray and shit. Just SBE women alone is stressing you out. That's why my thing is, to make your life easier, view them all the same. fix bonds, go back to your freedom, your hobbies and your interests, and your life will be so easy. We gotta let go of shit that's destroyed, that's already burned, and that's the problem with the world today. People are trying to hold on to an old oligarch that doesn't work, and people want to talk about the old days, right? Guess what? Motherfuckers that got married in the 80s, they're divorced now. They're divorced now. Niggas that got married in the 90s, they're divorced now. Niggas that got married in 2000, they're divorced now. So it doesn't fucking matter. It don't matter. Well, they've been married for 30 some years. Guess what? They're divorced now. Doesn't matter. You lose. It's a lose-lose scenario when it comes to relationships and marriages. It doesn't matter. People want to use the number, how long we've been together. A married couple for 20 years, for example, right? And then I'll be finished, right? They probably checked out of the marriage in year 5 out of the 20. Year 5 out of the 20.
Yeah.
They're not fucking no more. It's the same old thing. So when family comes over, they got put on an act like, yeah, everything is good, everything is fine and all that. But then as soon as their family leaves, it's back to the same old shit. The married man stays in his bedroom, the wife's in her room. They're just basically just laying over there and shit. It's done.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and continue, man. Yeah, man. Y'all cooking, though. I appreciate it, man. Hey, hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's continue.
The less likely it is that you end up in a sexless marriage. You know why? Because there's a reinforcement in Christianity that men and women are not allowed to deprive each other of that, of sex, when it comes to marriage. And you find that people who follow the traditional faith generally don't. And so, yes, the ecclesiastical authority preaches that from the pulpit. Sorry, lady, you got to fuck your husband. That's part of God's law. Yeah. What do you got for him? Go out and just fuck everybody? What are you going to do to mitigate? By the way, you're at the mercy of the same criticism. You can't mitigate guys' girlfriends from fucking around on them any more than you could a person's wife. You can't mitigate them stepping out on them. You can't mitigate them treating them like shit. You can't do anything. At least I have a mitigation here. You have nothing. You have nothing. Just liberal degeneracy. Give me something you could do that would give any kind of fail-safe against this. One thing.
I don't know what communities you live in, but your church pastor is going to be very busy walking in all of these bedrooms, preventing divorce and enforcing women to sleep with their husbands. Now, the first leap of faith that you have, hold on for a second. Oh, I heard you. The first leap of faith is virgin. Okay, if we look at the stats, please pull up the stats of how many women qualify as a virgin.
On virginity.
You said virginity. I'm just letting you know. You brought it up.
In America?
Now, in America, what women percentage qualify as virgins? All right, so you're going to say very few. So you know this.
7%, age 22 to 34.
7%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what?
So now we have.
Do you know what a baseline for an argument is?
That was the baseline.
Yeah.
You want to say now? Do we want to increase the body count?
Yeah,
I mean, because
yes,
if you're looking,
that was the whole point of the baseline of the argument.
So right now, if we can pull up how many women in Gen Z, because this is marital age women, would have a body count lower than 5.
No,
because
millennials
now
are also marriageably aged. What do you mean?
Okay, millennials, younger millennials. Okay, because there's no point in older people getting married. They're not procreating. All right, they're gonna have 1 or 2 kids.
Older
that doesn't
people
help
do
us.
procreate.
Not that much. All right, they're gonna have 1 or 2 kids. All right, listen. It said in the Bible, in your Bible, it says be fruitful and multiply, not add. All right, we're not adding one little autistic kid. We're multiplying.
That would be multiplying.
No, it wouldn't be multiplying.
Yes,
having
it would.
one little bright ass
kid. If
kid.
you have 3 and you have 1 more, that's
all right,
multiplying.
However, multiplying by 1. All right, that's
so
not the answer.
multiplying.
Okay, listen. We're multiplying by multiples. You know what I'm talking about. Now listen.
Yeah, that is a multiple.
Hold on for a second. You want to convince me that there's going to be women of low body count in this secular world we live in to make your scenario work, to enforce women to have sex with their husband from the pulpit. Yeah. Do you see? Yeah. This is very strange.
Well, I have all the data to back my. Show me
from a very small percentage. I mean, it works in a podunk town. I don't know where you're from. We're talking about the metropolises. We're talking about major cities.
And how is your plan going to mitigate that? How is your plan going to mitigate that?
I don't know if you remember. I asked you. All right.
And I told you.
And you came back with virgins.
No.
And you came back with enforcing sex from the pulpit.
Why do you only give half the argument? That's why you can't respond to my arguments. So let's do it again. If you want to mitigate.
Force women to have lower body counts.
You're not, dude. How's it force?
Go ahead.
How's it force?
You're the one enforcing sex.
How
with the
is it?
husband.
How?
do you
How are we
enforce
using force?
How are you enforcing sex to the
Through
husband from the
social,
pulpit?
through social pressure, doofus. The same way you would with
Okay,
everything.
Oh shit! All right, there go the doofus. All right, now you can't get mad if this whole debate gets derailed because insults was getting exchanged left and right.
I gotta be honest, Beta Mel, please.
The alcohol kicking in.
Yeah, that Tito's
real
kicking
quick, like the brothers in the chat, like True Form said, this debate will just kind of is really pointless because it's just a religious person versus a non-religious person. That's realistic. Talking about and I gotta be honest with you, and Andrew's talking about social pressure, social pressure, social pressure. Women don't give a fuck, and you already know human biology. If you tell a person no, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, they're gonna do what you told them not to do. Hey, do not touch that. You better not touch that. Guess what? They're gonna do it anyway. Social pressures does not work. It doesn't.
Yeah, man. He keep,
It does not work. He
Yeah.
keeps talking about propaganda and all that. Oh, if you marry a virgin, how the fuck can you know if a bitch is a virgin or not? How the fuck would you know?
Right.
You can't know.
And
So
then-
this
Nah, I
whole
agree,
argument about
man.
virgins, you might as well throw that shit in the garbage because it doesn't matter. And it's like Andrew Wilson's talking about the small minute. But CGA and all of us, we're talking about the majority. The small minute does not fucking matter. It doesn't.
Yeah, and like he's
He's
talking
not
about,
used to getting cooked. He's not used to getting cooked.
bro.
He's
Like,
used to talking to them OnlyFans models and he's not used to talking to people that has some kind of intelligence. See, when he brought up stats and said, man, it's only 7% virgins between, like, dude, come on, man. That's the same
Allegedly.
thing how they talking about that high value man crap. It's like, dude, come on, man. Look at the numbers on that. Stop it.
hey, hold on. He talking about, okay, so he's debating on something that he doesn't got. So he said that he can mitigate risk by marrying omnis women and virgins. You don't have a virgin, nigga. That bitch got 2 kids. She popped her
From
pussy
2 different niggas.
popped out of 2 babies kids, nigga. You don't you don't have that.
And real quick, Bay Mail Police, Andrew's telling me, well, CJ, what's your plan to mitigate the risk? Wait a minute. CGA is telling dudes not to get married. So I don't know why Andrew made that statement. So what is your plan to mitigate the risk? CGA is telling motherfuckers stay single.
Right
We're
there.
not talking about mitigate risk. Just stay
Not
single.
to mention for the fact that when he's talking about social pressure, sure, social pressure might work a little ways, but for the most part, they're gonna have enough of this shit. If he does that to the highest degree with force, he's gonna have a bloody revolution on his hands. I would not
Bruh.
blame the woman for revolting.
Man.
And then Andrew Wilson's an idiot because I've been in church a lot in my years, and I remember hearing the bishop talking about, and there was studies showing that children that are raised in Christian households, as soon as they go to college, they leave the faith. So does that social pressure really fucking work? It doesn't.
Yeah, he's trying
So,
to deboard bitch,
religion-
man. Just like
yeah,
man, you can't.
The only way that he's talking about enforcing is, to me, I got to be honest with y'all, is physical violence. Because telling the bitch, hey, don't do this ain't going to work. So is there something that the church is not telling us that these motherfuckers ain't telling us? Are y'all threatening these bitches? Sleep with their husbands?
Up, nigga, before I drop you like I did this bitch.
That's how he sound.
That's how he
want a
sounds.
deboard bitch.
That's what it really is. But the
get to
thing
that
is,
point, my
he wants to say in the PG rated term, we gotta enforce social pressure.
Yeah, social pressure. These hoes don't give a fuck.
AKA beat the shit out of them.
They don't give a fuck. I mean, like, it's good for men, right to be religious, keep it to yourself. But these modern women, they are the most selected, and these niggas are wiping up single mothers with 2 kids, and he telling everybody else, oh, let's get a virgin, let's get an omnis, let's have a Anabaptist and whatnot. Man, like, all of this work for what? And these are the women you don't even fucking want. Let's be honest, man. These are women you don't want.
And this dude, Andrew Wilson, talking about, well, we marry a virgin. People say their sex lives are great. How do you know that? Motherfuckers like to lie. There's a lot of married couples that be lying in these stats saying that, oh, we're happy, but in reality, they're not. Statistics can be conflated. They really can. That's why I don't believe the data when it says that married men are happier and live longer than single men. I don't buy that bullshit. A lot of men are going to say,
man.
yes, yeah, me and my wife are happy. Of course they're going to say that, but deep inside, he's not. So what we're dealing with is basically conflating the numbers and illusion, delusion, and basically just a false reality. And that's the mess that that it creates, a lot of confusion. Because they're putting out
Facts,
false
man.
data, conflating the statistics, saying that married men are happier. When I talk to a lot of married men, they told me not to do this shit. So some's not adding up here, because I talk to the actual person that's actually married. I don't give a fuck what that data says, because motherfuckers can conflate statistics trying to sell us that shit. Married men, from my experience, told me don't do it. You'll regret it. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know it's funny you said
real
that.
quick. Hold on. Let me get Free Zone Lou in there real quick, man. I want to hear from him, man. Let me go ahead. Let my brother Free Zone Lou cook real quick, man. Go ahead, brother.
What's up, BMP, man? What's happening, man?
You got it.
Hey, well, I had Andrew winning, bro. CJ didn't provide anything. All he did was explain why things don't work. You don't win that way. Now, do I agree with Andrew? No, I don't actually. Andrew at least gave something. And CGA just stood there talking about why everything Andrew said didn't work. And he really didn't bring anything other than that. Other than his book at the end, which is 52 ways on how to think, 52 things you need to know before you get married. That was what he had brought to the table. That's it. So his advice wasn't even don't get married, because at the end of the whole debate was a book on things you need to know before you get married. So they already agreed that at the beginning that marriage was a good thing for men. The part that they disagreed about was divorce and how you mitigate divorce. And you can't mitigate that shit. You can't.
Hey, anybody got anything to say, man?
I don't see where you're coming with that.
Well, I disagree with both CGA and Andrew Wilson. Marriage is not a great institution for men. It's a bad institution. Men should have never got married in the first place. They should have kept the freedom, stay single, use women for what they have between their legs, and keep their freedom. So I disagree with both of them on that. It's not a great institution. And people keep talking about the kids. I don't give a fuck about the kids. Fuck them damn kids. And that's another thing men got to stop always putting at the forefront. The kids. Fuck them damn kids. The kids are a bitch's investment. That's what the kids are. They are an investment for the bitch. Fuck them damn kids.
And not only that,
What's great for them? What's great for them?
in today's times, you could challenge, even if you call yourself getting a prenup, they could challenge the prenup. Look at what they did with Tyrese. And look, speaking of what the brother before about that being a happy institution, do y'all remember that court show? I don't remember which one it was, but if the judge had said something about marriage, and then she referred to her bailiff, and then that brother said, "Man, you don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy." And then, like a couple of months later, that bailiff from that court show actually unalived his wife.
Yeah, I seen that. He killed his bitch.
You seen that? You seen that?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was
That
funny as
brother
hell.
literally was over there in court when she was like, "Yeah, you should get married like whatever this bailiff name was." He said, "Nah, you don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy." And the court was laughing, but there wasn't nobody laughing. That dude right now is behind bars for a 187 on his wife.
That boy locked up.
Smoked the man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And see, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't think marriage is for everybody either. Like, I'm not one of those. I'm actually glad that those kinds of people are kind of quiet now and gone. Because when I first came into the space, it was like, yo, we need to fix the community by getting married. Everybody should get married. No, the fuck they shouldn't. Most people have no business being married in this modern time. If like it made sense for me because of the family I come from and the family that my wife comes from. And we've all, it just made sense. You know what I mean? Like, our families are intertwined even before we got married. So it made sense. If my life was not that way, I probably wouldn't get married. It's family business. That's why all the people that everybody complain about that run everything, they're all married.
especially things are getting much worse financially, and men are still getting married.
Yeah.
Man, I just think that Andrew, like he's talking about like he's talking about shit that he doesn't have.
He wilding with the
And
version talk.
yeah, it's like, all this no hymen, no diamond shit, it really sounds very forceful. It's like you're talking about social pressure, all this jazz. It's like, man, niggas still gonna get done dirty, even if they don't get a divorce. What is the other risk? DV, grape. There's other, speculations that you have to look for because women is gonna get their way. It can be common law, it can be non-common law, it can be the state. Women is going to find loopholes on how to gain leverage. That's all it's about. When you get married, it's all about who has the most leverage. And that's what, that's what like Andrew talking about. Oh, well, all you gotta do is go to an Omnis, go to Pennsylvania, go to Ohio, or go to whatever to have the most Omnis women. Like all of this shit, and all you have to do is rent these bitches out, because apparently all these married men want is consistent sex. I get it. I understand. But for
what
you to
leverage
take
could
all
you
of this risk to
possibly
get
have?
that,
But what leverage? Like when you say get leverage, she automatically look. She has default leverage because guess what? She get half of what you got off the top. If you in Cali, you know this is true. So what leverage do you have if you don't have yourself airtight? She get half off the top. That's just off rip. She mess around and leave with 3/4 of your stuff and the kids and the car, or the best one at least, and the house. You get what I'm saying? You paying her alimony and child support. You get what I'm saying? Like what leverage do you possibly have? She get
And
that like default.
and I want to add this, right? Andrew Wilson keeps talking about social pressure, social pressure. He does not realize that you have influence from culture, music, movies, magazines, TV. That's way more powerful than church propaganda. He does not realize that. We got to socially pressure the women, socially pressure them. Women are more liberal now than ever before. They're way more liberal. They vote left. I'm not saying it's not like me because I don't go anyway. Women are more liberal. And he's saying this statement, societal pressure, societal pressure. Women are going to listen to celebrities. They're going to listen to music stars. They're going to listen to them. So societal pressure, that shit, that's a waste of time. So even that argument is out the window because women have influence. They run
yeah.
social media.
Yeah,
Hey,
even though
hey,
there's the women that are actually more anarchists at this point, right? I myself am a philosophical anarchist because at this point, this social pressure is not going to work because these women are going to revolt.
hey, hold on. Hey, Sick Tuts, man, is you making beats or something, man? Is you playing Streets of Rage, man? Like I hear some rave music in the background, bro. Like I don't
Oh,
know if
that's
you got.
I always do that shit because of the autism. I need to do better with that. For real.
All right,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I can.
and
But
bet him up police.
I just want to say something real quick, man, because I know, yes, statistically, it is proven that married people are the most wealthiest. But nigga, who money is really that?
It's the
Whose
bitch's
money
money.
is that, man?
It's her
like,
money.
come on, man. All these married guys wish they had that success without the bitch. All right, but yeah, that is true. But man, like what I'm saying, like Elon Musk had to, go through it. Bill Gates, all this shit, all that money is the bitches. Niggas making bitches millionaires, billionaires, and shit. But
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. But I'm just like, damn, like when you make all this money, it's like some like people like Anton Daniels. He wish he had that money to himself, but now he had to split that shit, and that money is hers, nigga. That shit is
Marriage is
all
not
hers,
logical.
man.
Marriage is not logical. It's just not logical for men. Stay single, keep your money to yourself. You wanna fix bonds, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's just really sad that we're having all these debates and stuff. If men would just stay single, their lives would be so much better. It's just common fucking sense, man. Fuck that Bible. Fuck all them damn religions. That shit is fake. That shit don't work. If men start thinking more logically and stop living in fairy tale land, we won't have these issues. We won't be getting mad about women, what women are doing and stuff, because we understand it's just reality. Men gotta be more realistic, man. Stop using hope. You see that's why I created content, to kill that hope. Stop believing in fairy tales that there's a right one. There's good women out there. There's not.
It's not even
Stay
really
single.
even that.
Gentlemen,
It's not
I
even
gotta
marriage.
bounce. I gotta bounce.
It's
I
Stay
gotta bounce.
single.
Gentlemen. It was nice chopping it up with y'all, man.
All
Salute
right,
to the
man.
panel. Salute to the
Shout out to
chat.
Big E, man. Shout out to Big E. Hey, you got a channel, by the way? You got a YouTube channel?
I mean, yeah, I got one. It ain't really, I got, because like I said, my 2025 been pretty good, so I don't really be
Oh,
on it
okay.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing really to, promote like that. But I do be on channels, jump on different panels and chop it up with brothers who seem like they got, you know what I'm saying, some sense about themselves. Like, ain't nobody on here yelling, screaming, insulting nobody. You get what I'm saying? It's like, dude, if we grown men are supposed to act like that. You get what I'm saying? I can talk on panels like that. I'm cool. So, that's all. But thanks for having me up, though. And salute
Hey,
to y'all.
salute, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Salute.
All right. He said most people just don't know how to choose.
How about not
this is
choose
shit,
at all?
like this is shit I'm talking about.
Stay
Choose
single.
like
God
okay,
damn it.
look. Hold on. Real quick, man. Hold on. Real quick. How do you choose correctly? If you choose the right bitch and she still divorce you, is she a wrong woman? What is this stipulation on? Oh, you got to choose better. You are choosing incorrectly. You ain't vet, screen, or process this bitch yet. How do you choose the right woman? And what niggas do is that it start off correctly, but then when they get a divorce, now it's incorrectly. Now all bitches ain't shit. Now it's this bitch did me dirty. So how is men talking about you got to choose better? Women is women. They know how to fucking act, man. They know how to act. They know what to get. They know what to get out of you.
Let him come on the panel.
He ain't gonna do it, man.
Oh,
man.
He ain't gonna do it, man. Just stay in the chat, brother, man.
Baby, man, please, real quick.
Yeah, it's all. Hey, stay in the chat, bro. Just let them. They'll punch on me. You'll feel it. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
No, ain't none of that. No,
It's gonna be the same
we're
cycle.
gonna jump on you like that, man. No, but salute to you.
It's gonna
Matter
be
of
the
fact,
same cycle.
I will put the link in the chat, man. Like if you wanna, but I'm just like, bro, like all this, you choose wrong. Nigga getting divorced, lost all this shit. This nigga tucked in, looking like a bomb simulator. Oh, you choose wrong. That's why you're homeless. Like, man, I'm tired of hearing that, bro.
But prevention is better than the cure. Just stay single. You don't have to worry about none of this shit.
Man, like
common
not even
sense.
really just marriage, man.
I agree. I agree with you, but in the context of the conversation they having, it's lazy logic. The only way to mitigate risk of marriage is to not get married. That's like me saying the only way to avoid a car accident, you know how you avoid it? Don't get in a car. That sounds profound, don't it? The only way to avoid drowning, don't get in water. Sounds smart, don't it? It's lazy logic. It's not actually attacking the issue, which is why if he were to say that, if he were to say that to me, the conversation is over. There's nothing to discuss because like, what are we having this conversation for, other than super chats and book recommendations and shit like that?
Was pointless. A secular guy, religious, versus somebody that believes in make believe. I said that from the beginning. It is pointless.
No, I
So
agree
it's
with
not
that.
lazy logic.
I agree.
Because I'm looking at what's going on, and men are getting fucked up out here. So it's better for them to stay single, so they don't have to worry about it. God damn it!
Yeah, I think they just want to.
I'm being realistic.
They just wanted to get paid, bro. Yeah, like
I think they
it
want
was
to
just
shit off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
like,
man. Cause I don't know how far we are into this, but it definitely got goofy at the end, bro. Like I had to, yeah, man.
That's what I want to get to. I want to get to the end, man. I want to get to the end. Yeah, he said free zone lose the most level. Yeah, man. Like Lou, keep it real, man. Like that's why like I ain't got no issue with him, man. But like all married men, like they will tell you how this shit is. They won't lie to you. They're like, all right. And one thing Lou said, a lot of niggas shouldn't get married. I absolutely agree with that because they're not prepared. And
They're
I
not.
think Shaka said something in the grapevine that I mentioned a lot. Introverted men, especially, you can't be an introvert. Like if you are used to eating by yourself in the fucking corner, that's out the gate, because now you gotta eat at the dinner table with your family, with your wife. And also, if you know all this SYSBM bullshit, not only you have to communicate with a woman in a different culture, but your family, her family, have to accept you. So if you out here talking about, oh, all I need is a Spanish joint, if you don't know no goddamn Spanish, you're gonna be looked at as finding her as a fucking booty call. They're not gonna take you seriously. You don't know the culture, you don't know the language. At least try, but niggas don't. They just want ass, man. But and like, you know what? I understand it. But when you trying to be SYSBM, you have to understand their culture as well. You have to accept her family as well, because in law you are related, and a lot of niggas don't is not prepared for that shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, in addition to prenups, man, get an irrevocable trust. I that's not even a marriage thing, right? If you have assets, you should put them in an irrevocable trust. That way, nobody could get to them. Hey, BMP, I gotta send you this clip of this dude. Did you see the clip of the guy that outsmarted the judge by putting everything in his, I think it was like his mom or his dad name, and she tried to get him for it, and she couldn't get to the shits because they were in her parents' name.
Send it.
Yeah, I gotta send that to you, bro.
Send it.
But yeah, do that shit, man. Because when that hammer does drop, you do got to be a savage about it. Like, let's not play. I ain't one of them niggas, bro. All that. Oh, my wife would never. Nah, she could. It could go down.
That's all.
It could happen, and you gotta be ready for when it go down. I'm pro abandonment. Like, I liked when I seen Dr. Dre's daughter homeless in the car crying because Dr. Dre cut her off. I loved it. I'm like, yeah, that's it. Go have fun with that social pressure out there. You ain't getting none of that shit in here. Hope your OF popping, because
hey, dude, funny, man. He said Mary MGTOW Monks, man.
Mary MGTOW Monks.
So, hey, man, dude, funny as hell. But look, man, like, I want to go ahead and keep it going, because like the end part is the best part to me. All right, I'm with all the fuckery, man. I'm with all the insults. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it pushing. If anybody else want to go ahead and speak their piece, go ahead and do it now. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep the video going. Hit the like button, man, and salute to everybody in the building. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start it, man. Let's get it, because like the end part gets crazy.
Gentlemen, your wife is going to have sex with you because church reverend enforced her to have sex with you.
Do you think?
Okay, please pull up the chat.
Yeah, pull
His
up the chat.
suggestion is to have a church reverend enforce you
They're
to
not
have
enforcing
burning
it.
desire to have sex with your
Enforce
husband.
requires force. Enforce is a derivative of force. You can't enforce absent force. No one's saying force.
This is how your sex is going to be had in his marriage. It's through enforcement, through the religious pulpit.
No, it's going to be
this
the
is
idea.
2025,
If it's
and we're
the
still here
idea-
somewhere on Little House on the Prairie.
If it's the idea,
I would love
that
to have
women
this reality.
If it's the idea that women have and men have both, that they're not supposed to deprive each other from this.
Hey, hold on. Real quick. Now, I know I'm a low IQ ninja, but is this angry man right here Dino De Niro? Because like I was reading this chat and I was like, wait a minute, man. Some of these names sound familiar, because I know Angry Man is the only one I know that call himself Dino Nation or Dino. All right, so he's saying checkmate right here. I was just reading the chat, man. I'm like, all right, let's go though.
Because that is how they live the life of a Christian. The case of the matter is that they try to keep themselves sexually appealing to the partner. They try to keep themselves moving towards that state where they're found appealing. That's part of that. Why do you think? And by the way, you keep saying force. Can you demonstrate anywhere that I said that there would be any force involved with any of this, or that it's even necessary? Enforce is force.
Correct. That's what. So I was
So
correct
where
by
is
using
the force? Where?
You tell me. You're the one.
You're
that's gonna
asked the
take-
question.
Wait, you're the one that told me the church reverend is going to come enforce marriage.
No.
and sex.
When?
You said that earlier.
No. I said the ecclesiastical
from the pulpit-
authority
from the
uses
pulpit.
social pressures.
Social pressure
That's
to
not
make your
force.
wife fuck your husband.
No, you're not making them do anything.
Okay, to encourage them to fuck their
Yeah.
husband. Okay, this.
Don't you encourage people's wives to fuck them?
I don't need to be in their bedrooms that much.
Yeah, I mean, if
force her to
somebody,
do anything.
if
Listen, I
somebody
can't
called
force
you,
a woman to do
if
very
a woman
much.
called you and said, "I don't sleep with my husband. He seems angry at me," would you encourage him or her to sleep with him?
I wouldn't encourage her to do anything, especially with
You
me.
wouldn't
I don't
encourage
mess
her
with.
to do
I don't mess with married women. That's their
Brilliant.
business.
So your solution is fucking nothing. Nothing.
My solution is very clear.
What is it?
You're telling me at this particular point that you're going to enforce through social pressure. Social pressure.
That's not
Hold on for a
force.
second. Social
There's no
pressure
enforcement.
social pressure enforces women to be very promiscuous at this particular point. Now, you're talking about 7% of the population or better, maybe 10, that are going to fall under this category, and this is going to lead a wave of women sleeping with their husband through social pressures, when social pressure quite tells them the opposite. Let me
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about at this point.
Exactly. It's very difficult. I know.
It
It's
is
very
very
difficult for
difficult.
you. I know, exactly. And very nice tactic. But listen,
It's not a tactic. I'm trying my hardest to understand.
You're taking a very small scenario to
Yeah.
make it the large scenario. When I'm telling you the larger scenario is the reality, and you're telling me
Both are
if
reality.
I do this, if I do that.
No,
This is
so
a
are
very
you.
small percentage.
You're doing the same
I'm
thing.
telling you about
if
what's
you get
happening.
married, you may get a
No, I
divorce.
said
you
when.
may, if this happens, then this may happen.
We already looked at the statistics of it likely happening.
Yeah,
so that is likely to happen.
First of all, even the
Can you
statistics
pull up
looked
the
at.
statistics again?
The pull up
the
the
marriage
statistics.
statistics, the
For the
divorces.
Christians, it's actually not likely, is
Overall
it?
In the United States, overall in the United States.
Yeah,
So
that-
it only in order for it to work, you have to be white.
You need to break
make a
this
certain
down by
income. Hold on for a
demographics.
second. You need.
You want me to break it down?
So
and social
So you want to go?
socioeconomics.
You want to go? In order for your marriage to work, they have to be white, Christian.
They don't have to be white.
Make money,
No.
and then also probably live in a certain region.
If it's the
now,
case
what if that's
that-
not the
yeah.
case? Because
Yeah.
in the United States, I don't know where you live, but in the caves
Then
and
we use
hills
the
of United-
apparatuses.
if you take the rest of the United States, they're highly not that. That is outside of those demographics.
And don't
so
you want
what
to
if
change
they're-
that?
What if they're outside of that?
Don't
What
you
if they're
wanna-
not white
don't-
and Christian?
don't you wanna
What if
change
they're
that?
not Christian to make 100K? What do you suggest then?
Yeah, so here's what I would suggest. If it's the case that in the black community, you have more divorces than in the white community, there's going to be contributing factors for why that is. I don't think that black people are just ontologically different than white people. Do you?
Hold on. I'm about to get to the good part. Okay. That's it's a B no. Okay, all right. I'm like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm about to get to a part because they just going back and forth, man. This shit ain't get nowhere. All right, I want to get to maybe right here.
They should do a documentary on them.
They do.
All right, so we can see.
We do
them.
have stats
But
on this.
Most people aren't under these, so we can say that's clearly the case.
But
in
that-
those
so what?
situations here,
So
under those
what, though?
situations, you have men that are not under this veil of, I don't know what it is, okay, that do fare worse when they're not married. Okay, that's typically what's going to happen.
Because the childbirth itself is unplanned. But if they're with a woman long term
Yes.
as a partner, they actually do better.
Absolutely, and I was
even
one of
if they're
those,
not
and I was
married.
one of those.
Even if they're not married.
Typically,
Yes.
That's but sometimes
So it's still
not
better
the situation.
outcomes. You're just talking about the unplanned nature.
Not necessarily.
I mean, mostly,
there
though.
have been, because there's a lot of factors here. I mean, we can make things black or white. The guy doesn't have the ability to maintain the custody. He lives in another
Yes,
city.
because
there's
it's
so many
unplanned.
other factors.
Because
There's
it's
so
unplanned. I
many other
knocked her
factors.
up. That's different than I was with her
they
for a
were
couple
in a
of years.
relationship. They were in a relationship. All right.
Yeah, but knocking her up usually happens early.
It could. It typically does.
It
because
typically
that's where
does.
men. And
Yep.
at that point, now they were raising the kid for 2 or 3 years. They were together.
But this goes
and
to
then
my
it happens. But it also goes to my point. In this situation here, right here, we have a lot of things that we like to make black or white and easily solve.
No, that's all nuanced. I agree.
Okay, very much nuanced.
Yeah.
At that point, then you're just telling us, "Oh, I'll just throw this aspect of religion on top of it, and it'll fix it, or it'll mitigate. It'll mitigate it. It'll
Yes,
mitigate.
mitigate.
It doesn't eliminate it. It
Yeah,
just
but
makes it less.
you
You're not can't eliminate it.
But
It just
even
makes it less
okay,
likely. But they're still going to
but
go
even
through
if
it.
it-
Once they go through it, what do you do?
But when you said a marriage was a great institution, right?
It
Did that
was.
eliminate all divorce?
Hey man, hold on, man. This nigga Andrew talking about he sound like he gonna say the black community or something, man. What the hell? This debate funny as shit to me. Right? Like he talking about he gonna save the black community, put the whole black community on his back and save that shit. Yeah, man. He said we go. CJ tried to sprinkle the black experience. But Andrew like me, and he was, yeah, man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. All right, man. People try it, man. Like that shit is. I tell a brother over here, man, get the fuck out that black community, man. Like that shit do not benefit you. Say your goddamn self. He said, I was hoping CJ threw child support in the ring, but he didn't. That would have shredded the arguments. Yeah, there was a lot of things that he could have said. And, you know, he was mentioning like Omnish. Man, you think these hoes gonna just give up their phones, their social media? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. I'm gonna continue though.
It was very low.
Well, right,
7 to
right. So it's
10%.
just you're only
Like,
talking
it
about
was actually
mitigation.
lower.
You're
It was
only
lower.
talking about
It
mitigation.
was actually lower than the percentages that you're showing me.
I agree.
Way lower.
I agree.
Way lower.
But you're still talking about mitigation.
But we're also talking about white people were least likely to get married under these scenarios too.
Yeah, well, we're still talking about mitigation.
Exactly.
And so
at
if
that
you
point,
say it's great and it's mitigating, and I say, okay, I want to move towards mitigation, we can never eliminate it. You can't hold that against me.
I can't, and you can't hold it against
I
me for
can't.
telling men to avoid the situation, especially since, and I'll add this on, especially since we can know statistically women are getting married at an older age. That is increasingly high. We can look at 40 years ago, it was 20 years old. We can look at today, it's roughly around 28 and 30.
But there's some nuance there too. And
There's a lot of nuance
well, hang
there.
on.
And hold on for a second, but I was completing a point here.
Go ahead.
Okay. At that point, you're seeing a lot of women choosing to not marry. You're also seeing a lot of men choosing to not marry those women that are older.
Yeah.
So how do you get those people to have an ecclesiastic marriage?
I'll help you.
When you're telling them, these people are saying, I'm not marrying that woman.
Yep.
She's a stepmom, or so no, she's a single mom.
Yep, I
she's
understand.
older.
Yep.
She's past her prime. How are you getting that marriage rate up?
This is the
with
best.
the ecclesiastic
So I
marriage?
think that's a great question. It's one
Other
that
than saying that they got to be virgins.
and it's
But
one
that's not
that
gonna
I
work.
need, and it's one that I do need to answer to. So here's the answer to this. The reason that women are getting married older is because they're deferring their childbearing years for college. That's why.
That's obvious. Okay.
That, I mean, literally, that's
Sure.
the only reason. And one of
we
the
know
prime
this.
reasons that the birth rate is collapsing is because they're having children older because they defer those childbearing years.
Like I
for
said,
later
that's
in
not
life.
fruitful and multiply. That's just adding.
So we can look at this and we can. Well, it is still multiplying.
Okay,
but
all right,
anyway,
yeah.
The point is when we're talking about, we go back to this whole propaganda thing, right?
You're not going to get a disagreement on this.
Hang on. The
Okay.
idea is, should we have propaganda that says, women, you go to school, we'll give you student loans, right? We'll back the entire thing for free, and we promise you a lucrative STEM career, right? When the opposition is actually true. Or do we run campaigns that say, no STEM funding, you got to pay for your own fucking college, okay? Or you can choose the more traditional path.
How likely is this to happen?
It's actually
Hey, Ben,
pretty likely.
please.
If you look at the idea of
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This dude is talking about compromising women. If you do this, then we'll give you this. That's compromise. This is basically just this some simple. Hey, women, this is what we'll do to get you women to behave. We'll give you this and we'll give you that. If you just behave and be good wives and fuck your husbands and all. This is what I'm hearing right now. So his way of
Man.
mitigating is to compromise with the modern day woman to act right. Give them shit. If you act right, we'll give you this. This is pointless, man.
That's all it's about. It's about if I do this,
Compromise.
you do this. If I get this, you get this. It's
If you
all
have to
about
compromise
compromising.
with a bitch, you lost already. You lost already. If you got to
Pretty
compromise.
much. That's why I don't believe in that mitigation or compromise, none of that. No. If some can be destroyed or eliminated, I will find a way to eliminate it. If they can get into that blast radius if they want to, I will eliminate it. You get in the way, you get in that blast radius, you're going to get destroyed with it.
Well, propaganda, tell them if they do this, we'll give them, free college. We'll give them, free STEM. We'll promise them a lucrative career. So now you sound like a politician now promising them shit. If you behave, we'll give you this. You're compromising with them.
That's what it's all about, man. That's marriage for you. Hey, man, I want to give a huge shout out to Indigenous Enigma for the one time for the $10 super chat. Much appreciate that, brother, man. He said, what's good, gang? What's going on? What's happening with you, brother? I do appreciate that. Let me go ahead and acknowledge my brother really quick. We're going to get the ball rolling, man. Hit the like button for your boy. Hey, I'm trying to get to the end part where all the insults go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Hey, all right, well, appreciate that, man. Salute, brother. Hope all's well, man.
Straight cash, homie.
Hide the money, y'all. There's
Appreciate
poor
that.
people around. With your broke ass.
Hey, salute, man. Somebody in the chat said Batman he said, is that Batman with the rents? Yeah, man, it's a legend in the building, man. I'll be playing. All right, but salute to Enigma. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. And hey, by the way, man, if anybody wants to join the panel, let me go ahead and put the link in the chat once more. Cause I want to hear from everybody. Anybody got anything to say? Because I know y'all got some different perspectives. And I'll be learning from y'all, man. All right, shout out to y'all in the chat. Yeah, he said it's a Batman that used to make yearly rent. Yep. This is him. All right, let's get it, man. Let's go. Hey, 50 in the building, man. Hey, hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, let's get it. Come on.
Of STEM fund or funding for college, right? The idea of student loans and things like this. Women are already trying to check out in the worst way because they can't have kids later in life.
But they're not getting married though. They're not.
They do.
turning that
They do.
in.
They
They're
just
not
do.
turning that
They
in to
do
get married.
college first, and this is, by the way, where the body count comes from. The big body counts are coming because they spend all this time in college getting fucked.
Very
right?
obviously.
And
This is obvious.
Yes. And then afterwards, right, they get their little lucrative career, and then they want to settle down.
They find a
But it seems to me very obvious that if you wanted to do something about this, you would want to create the incentive for women to not go to college and instead use their childbearing years to get married, because that's what we always did.
I've actually created this scenario before, and it's very opposed to where society's going. Society's really not showing that they're showing trends of this. You might have the little spatters here and there, but if you have a woman that says, okay, I can't afford to go to college, she becomes a Walmart clerk. Hold on for a second. She becomes a Walmart clerk, an assistant manager. I'm looking at those particular demographics. They're not jumping into marriages. All right, maybe in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, they're still out here ho-hopping. All right, they're still finding a variety of ways.
But here's
to
why.
work.
So women are getting more college degrees than men because men have a viable option for making income, which is easy.
Correct.
I mean, it's actually harder, but it's easy and for them.
We could survive.
And the idea is if you're a tradesman, you're going to make a lot of money. Okay, especially in modernity, because there's an incompetency crisis in the United States.
Absolutely.
So if you're good at what you do, you're going to make a lot of money.
And
That's just it.
women are less likely
and even
to
if
go in
you're
those
bad at it, you'll make a lot of money. But the college thing created a situation we were not aware was going to happen, even though I could easily have predicted it, which is oversaturation. Women only go for a couple things, and they're sociological related mostly. They're not
Nursing.
really for STEM fields, and that's who's hiring is the big STEM fields. Everything else oversaturated. That's why women end up in government NGOs and government think tanks and
Correct.
psychologists, because the overage has to go somewhere. But that's saturated too. So you're seeing actually a trend begin to emerge of that trending down because of oversaturation. So if that's the case, these women don't want to go work at Walmart as the assistant manager, right? And if you had said
No, man. No, bro. I can't give him that because he's on a whatever podcast shaming the same women he talking about, man. All right. She don't want to work at Walmart. You was on a whatever podcast in a fucking corner chuckling. You do it like, bro. Nah, I can't. I can't give him that. I can't give him that, bro. It's a lot of SBE going on. It's a whole lot of SBE, bro.
Yeah, someone in the chat, shout out to them, mentioned that he just thinks that women were just fucking during the college years. This guy's clueless. Bitches were fucking before college. They were fucking in middle school. This guy is just, he's clueless.
He said, go to pussy 5 times a week and we'll pay for your college.
Yeah, this dude is, bro, he's putting on a campaign. Hey, women, if you act right, we'll give you this shit. We'll give you free this, give you free that. Guess we have to pay for that. The taxpayer.
Yeah, man.
We got to pay for that shit.
No, salute to the chat. Salute to y'all, man. I'm trying to read some of these comments, and then like I'm gonna get to the final end part when they start exchanging blows. But I think that was hilarious. What up, Gary Grant? What up, Mills 36 in the building? He said I'm gonna join. Hey, the link is in the chat and also it's pinned to the chat, so y'all can go ahead and give y'all intake and analysis on this. All right. Yeah, he said those 4 years they be getting smashed. Get the fuck out of here. Facts, man. All right. He said marriage can be great if people understood their roles. But my question is, how long will they understand their roles? Because there's married people that understand their roles, but how long does it last? Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, do the wedding reception through to the honeymoon phase, 2 or 3 months, 2-3 years. They know their roles, but they don't want to do their roles because it's fucking boring. Men and women figure out that they don't want to do this shit no more. Because now when you sign that death certificate, aka marriage license, it's till death do us part. People don't want to do their roles until death do us part with the same person. So my question is to you: How long does people understand the roles? You know, New said incentives to get nothing and trade the womb is not going to entice them to get married. Fact,
Yeah,
bruh.
the reality is that the bitches don't want to do it. They'll do it when they're ready. So, okay, since we can't force them, let's try to give them shit, give them free stuff and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Trade the college years, and we'll give them this, and to get them to submit. They don't want to do it.
They
Point
wouldn't
blank
do it
period.
for like maybe 6 months, 2 years, and then now they like, nah, this ain't for me. Women and men do it. They stick around because they've been married so long. Like Judge Mantis, he was on both knees like Ray Lewis trying to get his wife back. Women also renege. They say, I don't want to do this shit no more. They be hanging around with single friends. All right, all this omnis talk, all this Anabaptist talk. Women want to have fun too. How much fun they can have being with one fucking person? That's the ultimate question. you know, he said half my cybersecurity classes are filled with bitches. Oh wow, he said he's a cape. I want to get to a part where they just exchange words, and CJ was like, "Okay, you were a single mother of 2 kids," and also he was trying to compare his book sales because his wife apparently have a book out, right? So Andrew's wife has a book that I want to get to as well, and then it was talk about the numbers or whatnot, man. But let's get it, man. Let me get to right. I'm gonna want 150 right here. Go there.
Control who has your children.
That's
who
what they
doesn't.
wanted.
Exactly. Well, no, they want to be able to kill their children and abort them.
They wanted
all right?
to be able to determine
we're
what happened with their
We're trying to
children.
figure out where we have the control legally. They're having the control over their body. These are two different.
But
these are two different outcomes.
So what's the
legal
delineating
outcome
factor
is what the men are trying to figure
from
out.
a 1970s feminist to your messaging right now? What is the difference?
They're trying to control their bodies.
So are you.
I'm trying to control legally, financially. These are two different things. These
Those are
two
your
different
body.
outcomes.
You're controlling your
no,
bodies.
No, don't just make it a body.
That's the
now.
same thing.
It's financial. These aren't not my
That's
body.
the same
All right?
arguments they made. It's
listen,
financial.
No, you're trying to make it the same. I
It
know you're
is
trying
the
to.
same.
No. You're trying to cram that in. Oh, finances is your body. I'm trying to control the legal outcomes.
So were
related
they.
to that. Related to finances. Not related to me being liberated and sleep with who I want to. The first goal was to control what happens to me financially. It was never the goal for men to avoid marriage, to sleep around. That's the feminist goal. Those are two different things.
They make the
You're
same
trying to make
claim.
it-
they make the same claim. Their
there
claim
never
is
was financially.
We're
It was
we're
to
not
sleep
telling
around.
women that they need to go sleep
Those
around.
are two different
We're not
things.
telling women they need to go sleep around. We're just telling them they can if they want to. Isn't that the same as your message?
If they want to, some men don't sleep around.
Yeah.
But look though, married women sleep around too. Why you think married women are considered the easiest to sleep with? So people see, look, this is the delusion. People think when you get married, your wife ain't gonna sleep around on you. There's still women too. Once you get married, that pussy's still wet, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, what is the correlation of this? When you get married, you still married a woman that's gonna be a woman, and women never change. They can act. Women are great actors, but just because you put a ring on a finger and you get married, just for a social label, that doesn't include that she's gonna stop sleeping around. Every time I see all these game running guys, they say, yeah, married women are the easiest. They all on dating apps. They all on the dark side applications. They got hidden applications on their phone. I mean, it's 2025. You cannot stop this shit, bruh. Like a wife it's not gonna stop fucking the whole universe just because you put a ring on it. There's not one goddamn Captain Planet ring gonna stop a bitch cheating on you. The fact still remains.
Yeah. And Andrew Wilson brings up the degeneracy, right? Talking about, well, it's degenerate behavior when you're just fucking too many women as you want to. So, but what about the married women fucking other men? That's not degeneracy.
Yeah.
That's not. Come on, man.
Let's go, man. Jesus, man.
So man, don't sleep around.
It's just
not
feminism
the
for
same
men,
thing.
dude.
No, that's what you want to call
And
it.
there's no
And that's a-
prescriptions. It's just feminism for men.
How's that not a prescription? I get to control who I'm with. I
Said the
get to
feminist.
control where the law is.
Said the
And hold on
feminist.
for a second. And I get to control where my finances are, not the state.
Said the feminist.
No,
The
no, no,
same
no.
things
That's
you were
not.
fighting
No, no, no.
for.
That's not. It's not the
We
woman's
don't have a bank
finances.
account. We can't decide what to vote. We can't decide what to do with our children. We're men's property. It's the same
secondary.
shit.
That's a secondary issue.
Oh,
that is
man.
a secondary issue.
the same
you tried
issue.
to compare it. You tried to compare it, and then say finances is body. I mean, come on,
That's
man.
what
I mean,
they were
you're really
fighting. They were fighting
you're
for the
really
same
trying to
thing.
cram this.
They were
in
like, we
to
want
fit your
credit cards.
narrative.
We want to be able to control
That's
our bank
nice.
accounts.
That's
We want to be
very
able to
much
control
a
our
secondary,
finances.
tertiary issue. We're talking.
Go ahead, brother.
It's real quick. So Andrew Wilson, I guess a lot of people already know that he's basically saying that feminists and men that want to be single are feminists too. No, that's not true. Us guys over here on this channel, we're not begging for the government to give us equal rights and none of that stuff. We see what's going on. We're seeing a lot of men getting fucked up. We see that men don't benefit from marriage. So we decide to stay single. It has nothing with being feminists are the ones that are crying to the government. We want equal this, we want equal that. MGTOW men, we don't do that shit. We just do our own thing. We just like, fuck, I'm just not gonna participate. I'm just gonna do my own thing. So it's not the same thing that Andrew Wilson keeps claiming. He's claiming that MGTOW and feminism are the same things. I've seen that on Reddit. A lot of people think that MGTOW feminism are the same thing when it's not. MGTOW men is basically saying fuck society as a whole. It's not just women, it's saying fuck society as a whole. Feminists are the ones that want the state and the government to get involved so they can get equal rights and shit. So Wilson got it wrong here. It's not the same. We're not
Absolutely,
begging,
man.
yeah. We're not begging the government for shit. We're not begging to say, hey, can we do this? Can we fix this? Can we fix that? We're not doing that. We just like, fuck it. We're just gonna do our own thing, and that's it.
Well,
We're not
shit,
trying to fix
well,
nothing. We're just gonna be free.
In that case, I'm a goddamn feminist. Then I ain't trying to fix any of this shit. I'm not going against any of this shit. Women wanted this shit, cool. I'm gonna get my turn. I'm gonna fix some binds out here. I'm gonna rent the women I want. I'm not fighting for any of this shit. This shit is over with. This shit is donezo's. I'm not about to be like people like Tyrese. Oh, since I got fucked over, let's go ahead and march to the court. Fuck that. Men been getting fucked over for the longest. And now when it happened to your bald-headed ass, now you want to walk to the court like a goddamn Mario bullet. No, man, you gotta face the music. Right? It's your turn to face that shit. Let's go.
About what you framed
It's
it
the
as.
primary issue.
The primary issue for
For
me
you.
is finances. It's not to sleep around. All right,
Yeah.
that would be two different things.
But
I'm
if
not
it's-
maintaining my independence and staying single
But if
so
it's
I
the
can sleep
case-
around. That's not the primary
Yeah,
issue.
I understand,
It is
but-
for
but
finances.
if
So
it's-
those are two different
No,
arguments.
they're not.
You
and
want to
I'll
make it
explain-
the same for
Look,
you? Go ahead.
Let me give the explanation.
Please.
If every single argument you make, even if you say these ones over here are tangential, but I agree with them, is the same exact argument of the 1970s bra-burning feminist, whether or not it's your
That's what you
hang on.
believe.
Whether or not it's the primary goal,
Make it
hang
work
on,
for
hang
you.
on, man.
Make it work for you.
Even if it's the case, it's not the primary goal; it's a secondary goal. They're still the same
You
goals.
framed
Hang
it
on,
as the
man.
number
Let
one
me
goal.
at least make the argument
Please
before you
do.
respond.
Reach on in there, man.
So the thing is,
dig deep.
Is if you say, "Hey, man,
dig."
All right, come on, CGA, man. I don't know. That's the correct terminology, man. Dig deep. No, man. I don't. It's other words you can use. It's other words. I ain't like that one, man.
This is about financing. It's like, okay, well, the 1970s feminists, we can't have credit cards. We can't control our bank accounts. We can't control our own financial independence from men. That's what they're fighting for. You want the same thing. Independence from women to control your own finances.
You were
hang
talking
on,
about
hang on.
promiscuity.
Almost done with the argument, then he can rebut it. Next thing is, when you're talking about promiscuity, sure, sleep with whoever you want, right? It's under your purview because you can do whatever you want with your body. Same exact argument that they were making. They're not the property of men, right? They should have complete sexual liberation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All of these are the same degenerate structured systems which led us to where we are currently right this second, except you're just providing them for men instead of women. It's like, can't we at least at some level look at this and say, look, just because these crazy women are doing these insane things, we can actually, as men, do something about this prescriptively without adding the degeneracy. Can't we do that?
Okay, let's go back.
Okay.
There's a such thing as, you might take a medication to solve one issue and you get side effects. You're telling me the side effects equals what the men wanted as to solve the problem to heal. That's the reason they took the medication. Now you tell me about all these side effects. A side effect of feminism being able to control their body is to also have finances, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with the men. The men didn't intentionally go in there to say, this is for our bodies. We went in there to say this is to control our finances. Then as a result of that, there could be some other things that happen as a result.
Yeah, but if the results are the same as feminism, who
it's
cares?
not the same.
What's the
It is
difference
not going
in
to be the
result?
outcome, because at that particular point, the man has controlled his finances. He's outside of the state system.
That's what
So
the
when she go-
feminists argued for themselves.
That's a completely different reason. You can have
Who
the same
cares if it's-
outcome.
it's the
You can-
same fucking
listen,
outcome.
You can have the same outcome, and it could be for different reasons. All right, you're saying the outcome pretty much says it's a reason. That's not true. You can have two different reasons and
great.
have similar outcomes.
So we have the same outcomes for 1970s
okay,
progressive
but that's not the
feminists
intent.
for men
So
because you intended it to be different.
But you wanted to
Great.
compare. You just simply wanted to compare it as the same.
It is
It's
the
not.
same.
It's apples and oranges. It's apples and
It's
oranges.
apples and oranges because you
To
didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that
No,
way,
you
even though
said-
that's the same result.
You framed it that way to
Because
fit your
it's the
narrative.
truth.
That's your narrative.
It's not my
That's
narrative.
your narrative.
You just
can-
agreed
Hey, listen,
that what I
you
said is
look-
true.
I didn't agree with anything.
You did. You just said that's the
I
same- it's
said,
the same
This is
comparable
the outcome. This
institution.
is the outcome. If I choose to do something for different outcomes, it's not the same.
just wild.
Just because certain things line up.
It's just
the way you
feminism.
want. And you're cherry picking, by the way, and you're very good at it. You're cherry picking
Oh,
the
okay,
good
cherry
things,
picking.
the bad things, and then you want to reframe traditionalism and call up the traditional church. Well, the traditional church also had the Ku Klux Klan in the 1950s.
No, that was the
Is that what you want to do?
non-traditional.
Okay,
That's for
okay.
Protestant churches.
Okay, well, it's the church. And
No,
at that
it's not the
particular
church.
point, if you want to
No,
go
it's
ahead
not.
and cherry pick what's good and what's
by the way,
bad,
they were
that's
Democrats.
a great Snapchat.
Those were Democrats.
Exactly, and of course they were Democrats,
And,
certainly
not
what the
Republicans.
Republicans. Okay, well now where are we at? There's going to be Democrats in your church? No Democrats.
Not
Okay,
usually.
so at
There are
this
some, of
particular-
course.
Of course there will be.
Yeah.
So there are going to be people that have
Yeah,
the
but
same
what does the
ideology.
KKK have to do with anything?
You're snapshotting traditional world that literally you can just pinpoint 10 years.
Yeah.
And if I go back 10 years before, it was non-existent. You're
So what?
reaching, you're creating a pie in the sky. And then if I fast forward 15
Yeah.
years later, it don't exist. Now you're trying to bring it back out
How
of
do
the
you
dead
know?
like you're Billy
What-
Graham. I know
This is
that
true.
doesn't exist.
What doesn't
It is
exist?
not the normal traditional church. You're screenshotting things. You're picking out a period of history to say we need to take it back from here. That period
No, I'm
was
doing the
only a
opposite.
small percentage of
Trying
the,
to give a holistic view, not just of
you're
the
giving
entire,
a religious view,
not
not
just
a
the-
holistic view.
Well,
It's very
look,
religious.
most of history is full of religion. I'm
and
sorry
a
to
whole
be the
bunch of
very-
religious people killing people. But go ahead.
That's
Go ahead.
That accounts
Keep
for,
it going.
That accounts to,
All right, a lot of people killing
so
each
that
other, a lot
accounts
of
to about
divorce, and a lot of fornication.
About
Go
4
ahead.
to 6% of all wars were religiously based.
How much?
4 to 6%. You can look it up.
All right, I don't care what. That doesn't matter. They kill each other at massive rates. All right, listen. Religion is not the
4 to
answer.
6%.
You guys, you're
Yeah,
you're
no,
trying to tell
degeneracy
me-
and feminism for men.
I
is the
didn't say it
answer.
was. You didn't have to live degeneracy if you're non-religious. That's your world.
yeah, I
Again,
know.
you always make it fit what you want. To
Because
cherry
it does
pick.
fit. It is the
doesn't
truth.
fit.
That's what you guys advocate
You're
for.
only good if you're religious. That's ridiculous. All right, you only make good decisions because you're religious.
I think-
That's
it seems-
ridiculous. That's
it's-
what you hope.
Did I-
And that's not the case because a lot of people that are in your
Why do you say
hold on for a
only?
second.
Like, why do you say
Hold
only?
on, hold on.
When I,
a lot
when I
of
talk
you
about
just-
outcomes being
you
better,
just
than-
admitted you just admitted
Better.
that there are women that are feminists in your church.
Of course.
All right, look, I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this real quick. CGA did, like, he was on that SBE train because he tried to bury the fact that he did a whole entire interview with Pearl Davis, right, with Pearly Things, and so he was a part of that shit too, right? Remember that time where all of these women was chameleons, quote unquote, camouflaging, trying to advocate for men? Like, why Natalia fuck would you do a whole interview, right? Get her following up, and now you trying to bury that fact, bro. Like, that's the one thing that I always say that CGA fucked up at is put her on a platform, put a woman on a platform. So yeah, man, you were part of the damn problem, right? As far as like Pearl Davis, Stephanie King, what's that one bitch? Kevin Samuels, right? Talking about the Password Bros. All of them are the same, bruh. They can't help you either. All these women getting on the internet talking about what's the best option for men. You still are a bitch. Like, you still are a woman. I'm not listening to women. I'm bending them over. So, he trying to bury that fact. And I'm just like, bruh, You can't. Nah, man. Like we remember that shit. I'm saying.
Okay, so there's your solution there. You're telling me
So
it's
what?
always better.
It
and
is
it's
always
a
better.
Snapshot. What you're doing is selling men a fantasy of them.
And you're
achieving-
selling them feminism.
I'm not. Well, we can agree to disagree on that.
Well,
But you're
no,
selling them
agree
a
to
fantasy.
disagree, you're just
Well,
selling them
and
feminism.
you're selling them a fantasy. All right,
A fantasy
that's
that I
not
have
gonna
data
exist.
to
Matter of fact,
support.
most people will be dead by the time you get even 1 inch closer to whatever you're proposing.
Well,
most men will be dead as a doorknob.
Under your
but
proposal,
under your
you have assured that black men will be dead. You said so yourself. There's no fixing it. They will be. That's your prescription.
Well, that's the prescription that you heard. What I told black men is to leave that community. The community is not to
Are
be
they
saved.
doomed or not? Like you said.
The black men leave the community, they thrive.
Yeah, I know. Are they?
Yes.
Are black men doomed? Like you said
The
earlier.
black
or
men
not?
that leave the community, they thrive.
Yeah, I know.
They
But
do
are,
very well.
are black men doomed? Like you said earlier. Or
Under
not?
the matriarchy of the black community, yes.
Okay.
Under the scenario that I'm proposing for black men, absolutely not. They thrive.
But that's in the future. What
But
about
that's
right now?
So that's
What about
no,
right
no.
this
They're
second?
thriving right now under your degeneracy model. All right, they're
No,
thriving
no,
right
none
now
of them.
under degeneracy.
Who?
Oh yes, they.
Who?
You're looking at one right
You're-
now.
you're- what-
You're looking at
so wait a
one.
second.
So that's who.
So let me get
You're
this
looking
right.
at the notorious one right now.
You're
That's
thri-
who.
so-
You want an example?
so men-
give me your numbers.
Yeah. So men.
You didn't give me your numbers.
men
the
are-
whole damn stream. But
Of
you're
what?
telling me
I gave
who.
you tons.
No, give me your numbers of your ecclesiastic marriage where your pastor on a little house on the prairie is going to prevent
Yeah,
them
we
from
would have
getting
to
legal.
move.
Give me them numbers.
Yes. Again.
Okay, you're asking me for
How
mine.
many times
I gave
do
you
I have
one.
to explain this?
Come on, man.
So again, when you're talking about the
We finna turn up. Let's go.
Hey, yeah, it's about to get spooky, man.
Hey, no, before you play, I do gotta say, I gotta agree with Andrew here that MGTOW. Now, y'all are a little different because y'all are cool to let it burn, but oftentimes MGTOW and feminists make the same arguments, bro. They really do. They may be for different reasons, but they make the same arguments. If it's a feminist, she's gonna say be an independent woman, don't rely on men, focus on yourself. If it's CGA, he gonna say be a free agent, don't get married, focus on yourself. The reasons for not getting married are the same because marriage oppresses both sides. They're literally the same arguments, even if they make them for different reasons. I think that's why people say it, and I don't understand why that doesn't get acknowledged just because the intention is different, but the arguments are the same. They echo the same shit.
Who was crying to the government for free rights? Was it the men or the women? Who was going?
Both of them. Men are crying to reverse. Men are crying to reverse all of that stuff now. What do you mean?
How men said fuck society. The men's rights activists, they want to fight for equal shit, like in the marriage laws, the divorce court. MGTOW men basically said, I ain't fighting for shit. Fuck it, I'm out. So, if you want to say the men's rights activists, I agree.
They're
MGTOW,
completely separate from MGTOW.
yes, the men's rights activists, they were fighting to keep marriages alive. They wanted to make sure things in the court were equal. MGTOW men said, I'm not fighting for it. Equal or not, I'm out. They didn't give a fuck. I'm not fighting for shit to be equal with marriage. I don't care for it. It can burn. So I'm not worrying about it.
Okay, but they still want the same results, which is no marriage, no family,
The men's rights activists
they don't want any of that stuff. No, but I'm saying MGTOW doesn't want any family. They don't want kids. They don't want any of that stuff, right?
The men's rights activists did.
No. I'm saying MGTOW. You don't
Yeah,
want
they don't.
kids. You don't
Yeah,
want
they don't.
you don't want a wife. You don't want any of that stuff, right?
Yeah,
You want to focus on your career and your life and all that. Okay. Same with the feminists.
The feminists want to.
The only way that as a matter of fact, the only way that they would want a kid.
For equal rights.
I don't care what they ask for. It's the same arguments, bro.
Dude, MGTOW men don't cry to the government. The feminists did. You jackass.
Okay, they cry to the internet.
MGTOW
What's the
is
difference?
non-political.
They cry to
MGTOW
the
is
internet. What's the difference?
MGTOW men ain't crying to the internet. They're doing their own thing.
Oh, come on,
What are
man.
you talking about?
Come on, bruh. Stop it, man. Come on, man.
Well, you stop. You don't know what you're talking about. You sound stupid as hell. MGTOW men are not crying to the government. They're not crying to the government. Or MGTOW men say,
Okay,
hey, law,
if you want to
be
make
fair.
it, if you
Be
want to make
fair.
it solely the government, that's fine. But they still crying out in
That's
some
what
other
it
way.
is. What are MGTOW men crying about? I don't need to cry about anything. I'm free. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not worried about shit. What I need to cry about.
If you was that
Am I
free, you
free
wouldn't
from
be on a
rights?
panel. The content wouldn't be surrounded by women if that was the case, bro.
Bro, my content is not about women. It's about
I don't know what your content is.
making
I don't
money.
know what your content is.
Of course you don't, because you don't watch. You just
I don't even know who's
you don't
talking
watch.
right now. I don't even know who's talking right now.
Yeah, it's Batman
Respectfully.
Beyond. That's who you're talking to.
Oh, Batman Beyond, what's good, man? Okay, I seen you in the chat. What's good? Yeah. I'm not taking a shot at you personally because I don't know what you do. But I'm saying the arguments mirror the same thing, but they're for different reasons. You don't agree with that?
No. Because women, they rely on the government. MGTOW men don't rely on the government. And MGTOW is non-political.
Okay,
It's
that has nothing to
We
do with
don't
what I
rely
just
on
said.
shit.
That has nothing to do with what I just said. MGTOW and feminists make the same arguments, but for different reasons.
No.
You don't make the same arguments. You both don't say that marriage oppresses each other and it's not worth it. You both don't say it's better to just be independent and focus on yourself.
Who benefits from marriage, men or women?
It depends, but I'm gonna have to go with the women.
No. Answer the question. Who benefits from marriage, men or women?
For the sake of women.
Answer the question.
Women. I say me as a man, but you gonna say women.
Married men do not benefit from marriage. Next point.
Says you.
It doesn't. Statistically, it doesn't. Marriage does not benefit the man. Who's paying the majority of the alimony? The men. Who's paying the majority of the child support? That's the men. Who's losing their fucking houses? The men. Come on, bro. And I say this respectfully. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for being here. But come on, bro. Come on. Go on.
They're the same arguments, bro. Like that's it.
Yeah. You can't answer my point when I ask you who benefits from marriage, men and women. Bro, come on. This is too easy. Too easy. And you made a statement about, well, you're on the panel, bruh. I make content to help dudes out because they see that relationships and marriages don't benefit them. So I was like, hey, man, just do your own thing, bro. Just chill on out. Have fun. Women are the ones that cry to the government for shit. We want equal this, we want equal that. MGTOW men, we don't need the government for shit. We just go our merrily way. That's it. You see the difference is women want freedom at the expense of men. MGTOW men, we don't want freedom at the expense of women. We're free at our own expense. That's the difference. And I say that respectively.
Okay.
So there we go.
That's right.
And shout out to you. Salute to you for being here.
Yeah, I think you're just further proving what I said, that they make the same arguments but for different reasons.
They're not different, bro.
They're not different reasons? They're not the same arguments and they're not for different reasons.
It's not the same argument. No.
Okay. I'm hearing the same thing. The half the things that come out of CJ's mouth, I hear bitches on whatever and Fresh and Fit say the same thing, but for different reasons.
But here's the funny thing, though. Those bitches from Fresh and Fit, they want their freedom at the expense. You see, the thing is, they want to be free, but also at the same time, they want to hang on to a man for finances.
Right,
so
I understand that.
The same thing. So it's not the same thing then. And what are we arguing then? Come on.
We're arguing that they say the same thing, but for different reasons.
For different reasons. If there's different reasons, then there's no point in this argument then.
So I don't know why you're arguing with me then.
You're the one that's
jumped out the window. No, you jumped out the window. Bro, you said they're not the same thing because it's the government.
The question, when I said that do men benefit from marriage? No. I told you at the expense of men, women rely on government at the expense of men. The feminists do. MGTOW men, we don't run to the government for shit. We don't need them for shit.
Uh-huh.
Point blank period. Jesus Christ.
All right, so we agree then. We agree then. We agree.
Feminists go to the government, MGTOW men don't.
I never disagree with that.
All right, anybody else want to unmute, man? You know, we chilling.
No, we good, man. We good. Shout out to you, Batman.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, yeah, man. No, I understand the different reasons part. I'm just saying that they're the same arguments. They sound the same, but they're trying to get to a different goal. Like, I do agree, feminists are trying to get. They make those same arguments to extract benefits, but in the modern time, these dudes sound like feminists, and but they're for different reasons. Because they want to get away from all of that stuff, whether it be, even if it's on the MRA side, like they'll make those same arguments to get the government to roll back stuff. Whereas you guys will make the same arguments. A MGTOW person will make the same arguments to gain the freedom from their own perspective because they want to control their own life. But they're the same arguments. And I think Iota said in the chat, it's like a monogender type of argument. But it just sounds the exact same, and I guess for me it's an internet thing because I can't relate to it because I do know guys that talk like that, but normal regular people, I don't want to say normal regular people. That's actually very incorrect.
Another reason I'll say that feminists and MGTOW are not the same because a lot of feminists are actually married. The majority of American women align themselves as feminists. A lot of them are married. Because there's a notion that people think that feminist women are married. They are married. There's a lot of married women in America that claim that they're feminists.
Haven't there been MGTOW guys that got married?
Well, yeah, they were, but they're divorced. I've never been married before.
No. I'm saying like they came into space, they were MGTOW, and then after that they got married.
No. MGTOW men, if you're MGTOW, there's no marriage, no cohabitation, no children. So no. But feminists get married though. They get married. So they're not the same. Because the thing is, a lot of feminists will say, oh, we want independence from a man. Okay, if that's the case, then why do you still want to marry men, extract resources, but still be free like a whore?
Yeah, because they're lying through their teeth. They're full of shit.
And they're claimed to be feminists. So respectively, they are different because you have a lot of women in America that are married. They align themselves as feminists. And someone mentioned in the chat, laws getting passed. A lot of women cry to the government, we want this, we want that, and they got things passed in law. MGTOW men, we don't go to the court say, hey, we want this to be equal and all that. We're like, fuck it, there's no point of fighting it. Hey, y'all got it. The world could burn.
Let it burn. I like that.
You just let it burn.
Yeah, me personally, I would like to say this, even though like he's right, MGTOW don't necessarily cry for government. Personally, me, I'm anti-government. I fuck the government. Personally, that's all. That's just me. Fuck them all. Very anti-government.
But yeah, salute to you, brother, for being here. There's no hate at all.
I got it. It's not no hate at all. No. Hey, gotta get a little pushback for the real pushback.
Hold on. Let me say something real quick, man. Hey, when any guests come to this channel, man, we gonna be completely balanced, bro. All right, man. All this kick them out the panel. No, man. We need to hear different perspectives, man. I don't kick nobody off panels, man. I let people got indifferences. Is all good, man. It's only words. All right, nobody getting hurt. All right, we just chilling, man. Ain't no kick him off the panel, kick him off. He's a clown. No, like hear him out, man. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't do that over here, man. I let people talk. I let people hash shit out. All right, you know what I'm saying? We like this is not no Cynthia G channel. We don't just kick everybody off that. No, man. let people get their words off, man. Does
Shout out to
anybody?
Frizo Moon. Shout out to
Yeah,
that
bro.
brother.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to
Like
him.
you know,
Shout out to you, bro.
it's all good, man.
I'm glad he's here. You know what I'm saying? We can all talk about stuff. It makes the show interesting.
It's
'cause you're
needed,
hearing different
man.
perspective. It's
It's
needed out
needed.
here.
Yeah, man.
But it's
Anybody
all
wanna?
respect. It was no insults or anything.
Yeah, man,
It,
it's
it
all
got a little
look,
heated, but
it's all gonna be good, man. It's all good. Hey, he
All
gonna
right.
have a wife in a year. I'm gonna be divorced in a year. It's all gonna be good, bro.
The parallel universe. Y'all funny, man.
But shout out to you, man.
The
Shout out to you.
parallel
No,
universe.
yeah, man, it's all good.
Yeah. Now, hey, anybody else want to say something? True Form, Sick Touch, BPD. All right, y'all
I
can unmute,
already
man.
said
Y'all
my
can.
piece, my boy. I already said my piece, my nigga.
All right, man.
Oh,
I'm enjoying the
man.
show.
Shouts
What
out
y'all
to
I'm
doing,
enjoying
brother?
it.
Beyond, my nigga. Shouts out to True Form. Shouts out to Beta Male Police. Shouts out to everybody in here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Man, chat funny, man. y'all be y'all be here. Man. All right.
Let's
We
get it,
chilling,
man.
bro. All right, okay, we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I seen both of those in the comments, man. I was like, all right, man, let me go ahead and get their words off, man. You know, verbally.
Nah, man,
All right.
it's you know how long I've been around, bro. It's never
Oh yeah,
personal, man. It's all
you
it's
good,
all
brother. No,
it's
you
all
good,
good.
man. You know, you ain't man, like you good over here, bro. Get the word the raccoon emoji. Man, hey. All right, let's get it. Let's continue.
We can definitely look at other nations where there's ecclesiastical marriages and the divorce rates. That's one. You can do it right now.
No.
The second is this.
You keep
Even
changing
if
that.
I
That's moving the
grant,
goalpost.
even if I grant that just because polling data for that specific thing doesn't exist right this second, the polling data for people who are engaged in state marriage is still lower. That makes my
that's
argument
great.
much more compelling
That's
than
great.
yours.
That's all fine and dandy. You're comparing 125 people to millions of people.
No, these
All
are
right,
millions
what
of
number-
people
What number
in the state.
What's the number
Of
people
what?
that participate?
Of what? Which thing?
I keep asking you this. You never give me the
I've
number.
already
I
told you 50 times. There's no polling data.
Exactly. You don't have a number.
But I do have numbers
It's a pie in
of
the sky. It's a
people-
fantasy.
Dude,
You've been selling people a fantasy.
do you realize that
I love it though.
it
You know,
makes,
listen.
You make my point stronger, not worse.
A fantasy?
If it's the case that people are engaged in state marriage right this second and are part of traditional churches and their divorce rate is
Hold on, man. I gotta stop it, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. This hat is pissing me off, bro. This plain as hat is pissing me off. Ain't no logo, ain't no emblem, ain't no signal, ain't nothing on this hat, man.
Bro, I look like a paper boy.
This
delivering
nigga got a
paper.
Call of
I
Duty
think
Black
it's-
Ops
it's
2 hat
voice
on,
pissed me
man.
off,
Like
too.
I'm tired of seeing this blank man ass hat, man. Hey, man, this hat gotta go, man. Throw this hat in the garbage, man, with that Bible.
Not
bro.
even really his hat for me. It's his voice to me. Sounds like a damn
his
dork,
voice?
my nigga.
He said a
Yeah, he a
dork.
voice cell. This
Bro, I
nigga
had
a
delivered.
fucking voice cell.
Bro, I had delivering pieces.
All right,
Oh,
man.
Jesus Christ,
he went
man.
to
This
he went
nigga a
to
voice cell.
he went to taking a shot to drinking the whole bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like he
You might as well take a thing of dip as well.
this hat pissed me
Shit.
off, bro. You see, I heard someone talking about this CJ versus Andrew Wilson, and they were saying how it took 3 or 4 to get both MGTOW sides together. All right, yeah, he said my bad. No, you good, man. No, y'all good, man. Like the one thing about BMP, man, like ain't nobody getting jumped over here, man. Like I just want to hear everybody's perspective, right? Everybody is welcome to join the panel. Women have to give me a $40 fee to get up on here because I don't want to listen to them. But you know, this is man shit over here, man. We can settle differences. Everybody not gonna agree, and I actually learn from certain sides of the spectrum. So I mean, that's dope, man. That's why YouTube is for. I'm not here to delete people, mute people, remove people. No, I want to hear everybody. All right, but salute, man. You see the hoes out loving these chaos and sus feminine energy. Yeah, you said hat talk. Yeah, man. This Kumo do ass hat he got on, man. B-boy dance, breakdancing hat, man. Like I'm tired of this hat. But this is when it gets very spooky because now they're gonna start doing insults, and this is the best part of the debate. Well, it's not even debate, man. Like I'm like, man, you mad with this swing on somebody? Y'all mad with this fight because nobody got a point across. It was just insults back and forth. All right, so we gonna keep it going. We gonna
lower. It
That's
has to
fine.
logically follow that if they were not engaged in state marriage, the divorce rate would be even lower.
You're talking about getting hit over the head 30% to 50%. Okay, that's great.
It's
I'll
huge.
Give you that.
That's huge.
I'll give you that. That's the difference between 150,000 people. Yet you're telling me you have a better solution
No,
to
it's more than
mitigate that.
150,000.
Hold on. You're giving me a mitigating better than that 30%.
That's way more
what
than
you're saying.
150,000, dude.
Where's that solution for the better than the 30%? I've been asking for it. You can't tell me how many people that you got under these
But
notorious
there's no
contracts that don't
I
have
can
the state.
logically demonstrate it for you. There's no
I
polling
need you to
data
get
for
that
it. So
number.
what?
Get that number. That would be a great
When I
so
asked
you can tell the audience. Hold on
Yes.
for a second.
I'll tell
you can
them.
tell the audience
Okay.
how many people that you're going to prevent from busting out this ecclesiastic contract with your little house on the
It's not a
prairie, priest,
contract.
whatever it is that you're doing. If you could tell your men how many people you have doing it and you prevented them from getting divorced and losing their kids under custody, please tell us.
Yeah, so
Otherwise, it's a fantasy.
oh, let's respond again. Do you have the polling data for how many of the black men you've personally helped?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see it.
Hundreds of thousands
Let's
right
see
now.
it.
Hundreds
Let's see
of
the polling
thousands.
data.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
Where's the polling
Press
data?
one. We're gonna do it right now live.
That's
We're gonna do it live.
scientific
Everybody
poll-
press one.
That's polling
if you're
data?
A Coach Greg Adams. Disciple.
That's polling
If you-
data.
If you follow me for the last,
You don't
8
have
years,
hundreds of thousands of
press
people in your
one.
chat, dude. Give me a break.
Press one if you can see it. Look. You see that?
Yeah. Where's
Oh
your
no, you don't want to
polling
look.
data?
You don't want to look. Look at this.
Where's the polling data?
Coach Gang represent.
Do you?
All right. So now they're gonna compare and contrast different stats and book sales. Man, this is where it get crazy. Yeah, you said all discussion in this is so-called man space is over money and bitches. Let's keep it every time, man. This shit never miss. SKC, what up, man? He said first in the chat is polling data. Yeah. CJ was like CJ veins disappeared out of his head. He like, oh yeah, I got this. All right, let's go. Let's get it.
You have
You see it
scientific
right here?
polling data?
That's more than your ecclesiastic contracts.
Oh,
I can
great.
guarantee you that.
Okay. Everyone in
I
the
can-
Crucible chat who Andrew Wilson has helped, put one in the chat. That's scientific polling data,
Go
says
ahead,
Coach
go ahead.
whoever.
I know
it
you
is.
don't want to hear it. I thought you was gonna let it happen. Now all of a sudden you don't like the numbers. Come on, Andrew, man.
That's not
I thought we
polling
were better-
data.
I thought we were better
That's
than
not
this.
polling data, doofus.
Okay,
What are you
pull-
talking about?
You want to call
That's
me
not
a doofus?
polling
Hey,
data.
were you gonna call me a doofus?
Yes, that's doofus shit.
Yo, man, that's crazy because I asked you for a number, and I'm the doofus. You can't even give me a number.
I gave
under
you
your
heart,
data.
dude.
Wait, where's your army at? What's
Yeah,
the name
pull
of
the
your
chat
group?
up.
What's
You
the name
want
of your group?
The Crucible chat.
The Crucible Army. Go ahead and pull them up and tell
tell
them
them
how
real
many
quick.
of them are under your
Hang on.
ecclesiastic contract.
And let's make sure we got this straight. How many people are in his live chat right now?
He's got 2,060.
And see how many people are in mine.
Let's go. Pull it up. They should beat me in your ecclesiastic contract. They should floor us in the ecclesiastic contract.
Oh,
4,300?
That's like not even double.
Just one.
All right, we're both doing well.
Just one, please. Just one, please. And now that means I win.
Where they at?
That's
Where they at?
scientific polling
Oh,
data.
there's crickets over there. Okay.
Just ones.
There
Just
they
one.
go.
All I gotta do is
There's the
ones, and that's
Crucible over there.
scientific data.
There's a couple of twos in there. I want the ecclesiastic contract marriages.
Oh, no.
That's what we're asking
You
for.
said who have I helped?
Oh, wait a minute.
That's different.
No, you ask who, for me,
Yeah.
who's followed my prescription.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not
who has the
polling data, dude.
I ask you for the ecclesiastic
God.
contracts, Andrew. This is very simple.
What part of
This
we
is
don't
very-
have the polling data, but I
Because
can
you don't have the
logically
numbers.
demonstrate it? Do you
You
not
don't have the
understand?
numbers. You're selling a fantasy.
We do have the numbers.
You're selling a fantasy.
Oh my god, dude, this is
You're selling
so
a
low
fantasy to
tier.
men. And I think what you need to
It's
do
like
is
talking to a fucking wall.
And I hope that all those cancer sticks that you've been smoking will help your ass live long enough to see how far you led men astray. I would love that for you to survive, and I would bless you by the name of God in the Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints that you survive all them goddamn smokes
You
you've
don't
been
follow
out
the
here.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day
all them
Saints.
smokes you have, so you can come out here and live and see how many men
Jesus
you led
Christ of
astray.
Latter-day Saints. You follow Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Somebody does.
You
More
don't.
people than that.
Give me a
More
break.
people than the Crucible.
The
More
LDS.
people that you
are not in the LDS church, dude.
More people than you have under your ecclesiastic contract. I can guarantee you that. All right.
All you have to do is agree to one proposition. Is it the case that you personally think
Not
that
today.
if there is no state contract, you're not in a
Easily.
state contract, your chances of getting divorced are going to decrease? Is that true or false?
If that's true, even if you don't get married, Correct. Your chances of getting divorced goes to 0.
Oh.
And that's the same thing I said. Don't get married, you don't get divorced. The number one cause of divorce is marriage.
Not
Boy,
marriage.
it sounds like
a state
it sounds
contract.
Like, no, the number one cause of divorce is marriage. Hey, Andrew, let's just say this, man. Listen.
I thought they could divorce you even if you weren't married to him 5 minutes ago.
No, you went through a ceremony. You went through a religious ceremony. So at that point, they can. But if I never went through a ceremony, they can.
They can sue you for anything by your logic, whether you
No,
went
no,
through
no,
it or
no,
not.
no. Don't move the goalpost. I said you went through a ceremony. I didn't. All right, those are two different things, sir.
Which part of I don't really again, I don't understand. If it's the case that you
He's
say
scrambling and scraping for shit right now.
if it's the case that you say
He's
if
scrambling
you're
and
married-
scraping for shit right now.
If
Look
you're
at
married
him.
by the state,
Look at him scrambling,
yeah,
scraping.
if you're married by the state, if you're married by the state, your chances of marriage or divorce
But if you don't get
increase.
married, your chances of divorce is 0.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a second. I'm sorry.
Your chances of if you don't
Except
get married,
unless you're
your chances
cohabitating,
of
right?
divorce is
Unless you're
0.
cohabitating.
Depends on where you live.
Yeah. So then it's not
That's common
0.
law. Not
so
in
you just
California.
lied. It's not
Not
0.
in California.
So then it's not 0.
What about if you don't cohabitate?
Yeah. Again. So
Again.
now you're moving the goalposts.
No, most of the time. If you read my book, and I bet you can't read. Did you write a book? I'm pretty sure you didn't.
No.
I wrote a book.
My
that
wife wrote a
basically
book,
gave-
and I take all her money though.
Good.
Here we go, man. Married men are the biggest pimps. Told y'all. My wife wrote a book, but I take all our money. What I tell y'all, man. All right, shout out to BMP real quick.
Sometimes you gotta pop out
Married
and
men
show
are
niggas.
pimps, man.
Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with them.
I didn't write a book, but my wife did. I take all her money. You know what I'm saying? All right, pimping ain't easy, man. Let's go.
Well, that tells me what type of man you are. Holy mackerel, you're pimping your wife out now. What's
To
next?
write
What's
books
next?
that I
What's
profit
next?
from?
If those, how many books that she sold? Now let me get
I'm
back to
pimping-
this.
I'm pimping
Hold
her
on for
out
a
'cause she
second.
wrote a
Hold on for a
book?
second.
What
My
the fuck?
my
What?
prescription for men
my
is no. Hold on for a
prescription
second.
to
No,
pick
no,
my
no,
wife
no.
out to write a book?
Yeah. Well, I guess YouTube's going well if you're living off your wife's books. All right. What's her name? So we can give her some shine and sell some books.
Oh, her name is Rachel Wilson, the author of Occult Feminism. I guarantee it sold more copies than yours, sir.
All right. We can look it up.
Let's
It's
look it
over
up.
that. Nah, we can look it up.
No, let's look it
now
up
watch
right
this.
now.
Watch this. All right. Go ahead.
I want to look it up right now. Now I just want to know.
Now, at this point, what have you done? You're living off the backs of your wife? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Is this traditional marriage?
Yes, absolutely.
Boy, oh, boy. Men have fallen. I'm going to tell you that.
Absolutely.
Men have fallen. It's a disgrace. All right.
Man.
You're living off of what? Is this traditional marriage, by the way?
Yes.
Your wife is in the traditional marriage and you're living off her finances? God damn. All right, boy. The crucible is falling apart at this particular point, bursting open at the seams.
you got
Gentlemen,
me.
What's your book called?
Free Agent Lifestyle.
You got me, man.
Yeah, I did got you.
I
All
take
right.
all. It's true. I take all of her money. It's true.
Well, that's what you said.
I mean, I do.
You said that.
I do.
I mean, I'm not saying something you didn't
all
say.
of it, and I spend it on guns.
Hey,
Every
traditional
dime.
marriage sounds great, guys. Traditional marriage sounds
does that
great.
sound bad? Who would be upset by that? I take all of my wife's money and spend it on guns. He says traditional marriage falls short.
That's traditional marriage. That falls under traditional marriage.
Sure.
Oh boy.
What's untraditional
All right,
about it?
that's a great traditional marriage.
It
model.
sounds like great
All right.
traditional marriage to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't find the numbers, honestly.
Oh,
well,
that's too bad.
This all happens. Shit happens. But it's a bestseller. Trust me. You should read it.
So's hers.
Yeah.
It's just sold
But
more.
what have you
It's
done?
just sold more.
But what have you done?
I take her money.
0.
Yeah.
Exactly, boy. I mean, you hear this?
Yeah.
This is the traditional patriarchy, masculinity here, in live and in living color. But you can follow him. You can follow me.
I mean, your book is ranked higher on the charts and it has more ratings.
Oops.
Can't find the sales numbers on either.
The sales numbers are what matters.
Oh.
Let's see the numbers.
Oh. Got him. Uh-oh.
Numbers.
Uh-oh.
Numbers.
Oops.
Numbers.
I'm higher ranked. More people have.
Let's see the numbers.
Come on, man. I don't know. I don't keep the data. I don't know what
I
happened.
don't know how many books you've sold.
Millions.
So millions of books. Give me a fucking break with this shit.
How many books you sold?
You haven't
0.
sold millions
You
of
sold
books.
0
You're
goddamn
just
books.
lying and coping. Dude.
You listen. I'm higher ranked.
Yeah, you sold millions of
Hey, but
books.
look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie, Mr. Numbers Guy. I
okay,
got higher
where's
ranked.
the numbers?
Higher ranked. More people
I wanna
have.
know how many you've
look at the-
sold.
More people have rated the book.
Yeah, and
Free
guess-
Agent Lifestyle
you
for
can-
life.
And guess what? You can definitely brigade
For
your own
life.
Amazon shit.
You challenged me.
Show me
You're
the
the one
numbers.
challenged me,
Where's
sir.
the numbers?
You sold 0 goddamn
Numbers
books.
are.
Man, what? You saw the numbers?
No,
He
I
pulled
didn't.
the numbers.
I asked you for the sales numbers. How
He
many have you
pulled the
sold?
numbers. Free Agent Lifestyle for life. Hey, everybody go out buy the Free Agent Lifestyle.
Yeah, free
Hold on.
agent never he doesn't know how many you sold.
I'm higher ranked.
What
man.
makes you think So they what? said
I got more people. Look,
That doesn't mean
Shawn,
shit.
Shawn Michael. Hey, you see that? I'm higher ranked.
I'd imagine with the ranking algorithm, sales does play a factor.
Come on, man. We already know that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
What are
But
the
I don't
numbers?
I don't know my numbers. My probably
I
better
know.
than hers, but I know it's better than yours.
That's true.
Right?
I've never
You
written a
got
book.
0.
I just take the.
I mean, you
I just take the author's
You come
money.
up with obvious solutions to scenarios that
And you have
anybody
none.
can.
You just want
Anybody can come up
feminism.
with. I don't have a solution. Free agent lifestyle is a solution.
That's not a solution. To
It's
anything.
not. It sure
It's
is.
just degeneracy.
It's a solution that you don't like.
It's just go fuck chicks.
No, that's what you think. All right, it's a solution that you didn't.
How's it
even
going
read
to
the book.
help? How's it going to
How
help
did
with
you do-
abortion? How's it going to help with anything?
Well, that's what de-evolution is for. Read my book,
De-evolution?
De-evolution. Go ahead and pull that up. All right. I
How
have a
does
second book,
de-evolution help?
De-evolution. Go ahead and look.
How?
How about you read the book and then come back?
Just
You
tell
didn't do
me.
your research.
How does de-evolution
I
help? with
figured you
abortion?
were a better debater than this.
Can you
and be
answer
more
the question?
prepared. No, be more prepared next time because I don't have time.
You
for
can't
this,
answer
man.
any
Listen,
questions.
But I'm going to sell some books.
Just no
Free Agent
questions
Lifestyle
answered?
and De-Evolution. The link is in the description box below. All right. I did my work. I don't have to explain it. I wrote a book. Your job is to do the work. All right. And that's what we teach men to do. It's not about degeneracy. We teach men to do the work and not come up with pie in the sky
be
fantasies
feminists?
that don't work.
be
All right.
feminists?
The Captain Obvious.
do you know it
your,
doesn't work?
Your solutions are very obvious. Control propaganda. All right. Jesus Christ, man. Look, anybody can come
Here's
up
your
with that.
solution. Do whatever you want. Fuck
The
whoever.
free agent lifestyle. Yeah,
fuck
baby.
whoever. Just fuck whoever. It's fine. We're
Well-
not feminists, those guys, even though we have all feminist propositions.
I bet you your wife's body count's higher than yours.
Yeah, I bet your
I
wife's
bet
body
your
count
wife-
was higher than yours,
No,
too.
no, I'm not married.
Oh shit! Here we go. Wife for wife. There we go. There we go. I was waiting on that one too. All right, wife for wife, wife for ex-wife. Yeah. Hey, married men love doing this shit too. Wife for wife. All right, son for son, uncle for uncle, nephew for nephew. Yeah. Let's get it in though. Let's get it. Come on.
I mean, I'm not married, and your wife, you living off of
Anymore.
her. I bet you her body count higher than yours.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh,
I
okay.
know
Just
so.
like you know your
And she's
numbers?
a traditional
Just
conservative.
like you know
I
your
know she'd
numbers
have got
are
ran.
higher?
I know she'd have got ran through more times in the
Gotcha.
Holland Tunnel.
So that's it. It's just now ad
Now we
hominem
just
about my wife.
Is that what we want to do?
That's where you went.
No, you
Did I
brought
say
her
a
up.
word
I didn't bring
about-
up your wife. Did I?
Hey, I was waiting on this part right here, boy. Hey, he said, baby mama, baby mama. Man, they love doing this shit. They love doing this. I see married men every single time on YouTube. 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, going wife for wife, going son for son. Oh, my son is smarter than yours. My wife got a low body count than yours. My wife can bend over better than your wife. I get more sex than your wife. You know? Every time, man. Yeah, and somebody said it too. A dick measuring contest. This is all it is, man. This is all it is, bro. But let's get it. Man.
Did I say a
I didn't
word
bring up your
about
wife.
your wife?
I don't got one.
Yeah, if you did, do you think I would have?
You brought her up.
I brought my. Did I attack her?
I didn't attack her.
You just said she had a high body count. You lying sack of shit. Show.
You should have got a virgin, man. You should have got a virgin.
Hey, Baymel Police.
What up, bro?
Yeah, I think this, with this debate, people that follow Wilson follow him, people that follow CGA. I think if it was people, like I said in the chat, people in the middle, this debate was not really constructive. If people were in the middle of it, like, okay, I just want to hear both these guys. I don't think people that were in the middle, they probably did not like this shit at all. I find it entertaining personally. I rock with CGA, but this conversation really didn't go anywhere. It really didn't change anybody's
it didn't.
minds. It really didn't. And this is really silly. It's really silly.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Just being honest.
I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up, and I'm gonna show y'all something really quick. I'm going to finish it up real quick. I got y'all. Check this out.
Show me the proof.
I don't have any proof.
Yeah,
She's
you're
a
just making
tradition-
shit up.
Traditional conservative
You
women.
lost the
Hey,
debate,
listen,
so you went
I didn't
ad
lose the
hom.
debate.
I don't even
You've been
care
losing
at this
debate for a
point.
long time.
Your wife has a high body count.
I bet you she does. That's the
Yeah,
number.
What's the proof?
Maybe I like traditional conservative women have higher body count.
You're not a
Yeah.
track con, dude. You don't even know what you're talking about.
How's she not a track con and you married her?
I'm not
She
a track
feminist?
con. You didn't
Well,
do
what
your
are you?
homework.
What are you?
I'm a Christian ethicist.
A Christian ethicist.
Yes.
All right. Very good. All right. And
Very
you
good.
still don't know the numbers, how many people follow you.
Follow what?
Follow your prescription, your master solution. No
I-
numbers.
I literally have
But you're
given you
asking me
number
about numbers
after
and we pulled the
number
numbers.
after number
Oh,
of
my goodness.
the fact that the traditional
many
churches'
men-
divorces are lower.
We got that. But how many men follow your
We don't know the
prescription?
polling
You
data.
don't know.
We don't need to.
But-
we know that even if they're with the state, it's still lower.
Coach gang, one in the chat. All right, Coach Gang, one in the chat. You bought the free agent lifestyle, and it helped you. Put a one in the chat.
All right. It's been 2 hours. You guys want to call it?
Yep.
All right, now I want to before I end this video. You see the guy in the middle that should be the quote unquote moderator, the host.
He did a bad job.
He's a newlywed.
Yeah, and it's another thing. Even though CGA and Wilson were both acting silly, the moderator did not do a good job of moderating the debate.
He was shook because now
kinda
he's listening
shook
to
and
all
all that.
this shit. He was like, "You see his
What?
face?" He's like, "Shit."
But
he
it was
got married.
entertaining, so he was like, "Shit, this is interesting. You guys go ahead. You guys duke it out." So
Yeah, man. Shit. But we can. I got time, man. Y'all can go ahead and chop it up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat real quick, and y'all go ahead and chop it up, man. Any you know, we chilling. Go ahead, put the link in the chat. Anybody want to join the chat? What up? What up, C3? Yeah, he said the moderator's a newlywed. Yeah, that's why he was quiet. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to point that out real quick. I know his brain going 1,000 miles per hour. He's like, shit, what should I do? Right, by turning
Yeah,
that.
dude was probably sweating.
Yeah, he was nervous, man. Like, cause now he know he in some deep shit now. It's about to get real for him. But hey, you signed up for it. Enjoy, man. All right, salute to y'all with the like button, man. Hit the like button for me. Y'all go ahead and unmute. I'm gonna be chilling, man. I'll be back.
yeah,
though.
all this proves is that everything can't be a debate. Especially
All this proves is why I don't do debates.
Totally understood. Totally understood. Some debates should just not be had because between these two, Wilson is a so-called Christian enthusiast, as he says, and CGA, he just, does his thing. So they both got their data and all this. So I guess if you're someone in the middle and all that, it's up to you. It's your choice. At the end of the day. So.
Yeah, man. Guys today are trying to know women. These guys are clueless and they don't know women. That's all I gotta say. But should you get to know women? I would absolutely not. No. Know nothing about them. All right, go ahead.
Nah, the convo wasn't designed to go anywhere. Shout out to them for the effery. I mean, it was pretty much just like it was like I don't want to say a dork. Well, I guess I could say a dork going against a diva and having a debate. That's really what it was. I don't know what more we expected, but if you were on the fence, you probably still on the fence. It just is what it is.
Yeah, salute. He said Andrew lied about non-state recognized unions not being subject to the family court. Look up polymany, and putative spouse doctrine. Hey, y'all can come on up too, man, because I be learning as well. I'm a low IQ fella, right? I'm very slow. I don't know none of these terminologies, man.
Hey, BMP, if anybody needs to get in, because you can only hold 6, right?
I can.
Nah, I don't see the duck. So
I had paid for the I can.
Oh, because I'm about to say,
like
because I need to drop out for other brothers to get on, because I don't want to hog up the panel. You know what I'm saying?
No, you good, man. No, man, I paid my fee. I paid my rent. You know what I'm saying? I paid.
Make sure everybody get an opportunity to get on.
I pay my StreamYard fee. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can I can get more people in here. You good, man?
Okay. I just want to give up my seat. If anybody want to come on in.
You good, man? Anybody got to drop off, man? Y'all free to do so, but I got some time to talk about it for a little bit. He said it should be a conversation. He said, but dudes even fuck that word up. Man, at that point, they need to just scrap, throw hands at that point. Because, man, that whole video that CGA did after the debate, the next morning, like the morning when he did that live stream, He said, man, he was a single mother of 2 kids. You chain smoking, and you see me in my G-Wagon. Vroom, nigga, vroom. I was on the ground crying, dog.
I'm not gonna lie.
I saw that. I saw
I
that.
kind of thought that Wilson was gonna reach across the table. I thought he was gonna flip the table over and try to fight CGA. I don't know. I was getting those kind of feels like, oh shit, is he gonna flip the table over and try to fight CGA and do a fist fight? It could have been that way. It could have got to that point.
Man.
A lot of this be battle rap, man.
Oh, I love battle rap.
Niggas ready to almost fight. You know what I mean?
Tay-Rock
So,
type shit. Yeah, almost
yeah,
fight.
man. That's it. That's what a lot of it be. Oh.
You said my mama? What, man?
Yeah.
No, man, they in the contract. They in the contract.
Yeah.
Stick to rap.
But that book Soul Shit was kind of funny when the dude looked it up and CGA was like, see, whoop, 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 whoop. We got no more.
Oh, numbers? Oh, that it? Whoop. All right. He was like,
Oh,
buddy,
that shit was
I'm gonna pull
hilarious.
the polling data. Like, what? Like the polling data. Like,
Yeah, I didn't know either one of them had a book, man. Like, I feel like the book wave is like missed at this point. Like, I don't know, man. AI can make a book in 15 minutes. I can make a book while we on this panel and try to make it a bestseller at this point. And it's just like, I don't even think books are credible like that anymore. Like, old boy down the way is trying to do like a KS Bible and don't nobody care. It's like nobody care about these books, man. Like,
shit, I'm gonna make me a book or like a course of running a game on fat women, so that way you won't get rejected. So your success rate will be 100%. So I'm working on that. Right. So I'm gonna have like a group of incels that line up, you know what I'm saying, and schedule file line, and we're gonna go like to Walmart, Target, we're gonna go to KFC, Popeyes, we're gonna just run game on obese women. So that way you can get your money back. So I'm working on that course right now. It's gonna be $500 per month, no refunds. All right, and I guarantee you're gonna have a very good successful rate, very high. All right,
hey,
so
yeah.
Or not.
Code word on freedom, man. Come with a dry ass biscuit too. You know what I mean? Like,
all right,
Or not.
obese on freedom, right? Obese on freedom. Gonna get it in, man.
And then, or not, and they're gonna get extremely mad, and then they're gonna cry on YouTube. I've seen it before.
Hey man, hey, shout out to Work Academics, man. I appreciate that $2, man. He said much respect. Thank you for hosting the space. Absolutely, man. I just wanted to hear everybody's perspective on the topic at hand, man. Right? We just here to chop it up. And I think it's good to hear both perspectives, so that way men can make a choice on what they want to do and what's best for them. So I'm not over here telling men don't get married. Yes, I'm against it, but I would tell them go ahead and do it, so that way they can learn. And that's the only way to do it, is to learn. I can't be like, don't do it. When men fall in love, they won't listen to you. All the words would sound like Hebrew, right? It would sound like Braille. So just go do it. What up, brother?
If you try to tell me this when I was in my late 20s, like 27, 28 years old, I wouldn't have listened. I would have still been in like purple tilt. But thankfully, I listened in 2023.
Absolutely,
Thanks to True
man.
Form here. Thanks to True Form.
Yeah, man. Shout out True Form, man. I ain't seen that brother in a long
Shout out to
time,
him.
man.
Yeah, True Form. I'm glad you're doing well, brother. You know, doing your thing, and shout out to everybody on the panel and in the chat, man. These are conversations, you know, that have to be had and be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are afraid to bring them up, but yeah, it's 2025. At the end of the day, we're all grown men. It's your choice.
And the way shit's going now, I've been watching a lot of true crime and shit. It's like divorce is the least of motherfuckers' worries, right? Some women get filing life insurance policies on these niggas, having them killed, having them deleted.
He said both of them.
Yeah, I remember when BMP, Bama Police, when you came to this space, you talked about how like women will cook for you and they'll kill you early.
They still
feed you
doing
all
it.
this food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Andy
Aqua
Freeze and shit.
Chufana, extra seasoning. You know, all these, married men are very obese. I tell married men as well, man, just you gotta focus on your health because you're too busy being logical and making sure everybody else good, which men does, but men don't have the opportunity to do that. So you have to make sure you gotta keep that steady balance. Either you are going to be in shape and she gonna be obese, or it's gonna be both of y'all. So somebody
Yep.
gotta go, right? That's till they'll do his part. But salute again to Workademics, man. Go ahead and mod you up. He said, who you locking up, CGA or the step dummy? The step dummy, man. Always the step dummy, man. Step dummy. Hands
All I
down,
got
man.
is this money.
I mean, like the least you can do is create kids or a legacy or a lineage, whatever you want to call it, throughout your own kids. You don't need to, save the day. I know black men are notorious for this, right? They are mascots of saving the day. But at least create your own goddamn kids, man. All right? Like you don't be sitting here holding hands with the woman, holding hands with somebody's specimen. You don't want to do that. You didn't create that kid. So at least do that. Like, damn. I'm saying. Shout outs though, man. He said AC did a video on this debate. I think AC, because I had listened to a little bit of it. I think he was just talking about how white team men ice is colder and how they don't respect black men. I seen that in the chat a lot too. I seen,
Yeah.
it was like black versus white. I don't like over here, I don't do that, but I seen that a lot,
Yeah.
yeah.
The vibe that Andrew Wilson gave me was he was just like talking down on CJ, like CJ don't know what the fuck he's talking about. It's like, bro, CJ's been divorced before. He understands like the environment when it comes to marriage and shit, being divorced and all that stuff. And Andrew Wilson tried to make it seem like CJ was like a fool. Like it's like, dude, CJ's been through it before.
Mm-hmm.
So like he basically insulted CJ's intelligence.
Not to mention that dude, like not CGA, but Andrew Wilson. He sound like a damn dork. I can't stand that nigga voice. I can't stand that dude voice. I can't do it. I cannot. He sounds like a great value version of Andrew Tate. I cannot.
Yeah. I seen
Dude, shut up forever.
I know Angry Man did a video about this little live stream, and he was talking about how the reason why CJ won is because he never seen Andrew Wilson that fluttered, right? He didn't see him, because he's so used to debating, women.
He'd be calm.
And feminist, but he probably underestimated him. But I had peep game at the beginning that the insults was gonna flow the whole debate. I was like, yep, it's gonna go left. I see them veins in his head. I'm like, yep, I already see it, man. But he started it though, man. You gotta finish it. So now the debate's out the window. Nobody learned anything, and we just had basically a entertain going back and forth, right? It was an entertainment going back and forth. So that's at least we got that. At the end, it got much better.
Andrew's lifestyle doesn't represent the arguments that he was making. It just didn't. Well, you don't have to get married through the state. That's what you did. Well, you can get married through the church and all that. Well, you didn't do that either. A single mom, really? Is that very Christian-like? A single mom? 2 kids from 2 different baby dads? Come on, bro. He married a feminist. Basically.
Man.
And here's the thing. Andrew Wilson, he empowered the feminist. Single motherhood because he basically just set another precedent. Oh, man. Even though I fucked a lot of dudes and have all these kids and all that, I could still get married and stuff. He just reinforced the same behavior that he was against. He's a hypocrite because he basically, single motherhood is bad and having kids out of wedlock is bad, but you're reinforcing that behavior by saying that it's okay for women to do that. You're marrying them. You're forgiving their past. So he basically contradicted himself. His lifestyle is a contradiction to his argument.
Yeah, man. I heard versions. I was like, it's fucking right.
Russell Wilson, the same fucking thing. Same thing. Reinforcing the behavior that single mothers can fuck a lot of dudes, have all these kids, and find a simp to do it. I mean, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not mad at the chick. Hey, if she can, finesse her, hey, it is what it is. But
Man, like I said, 5 kids by different men. That's crazy. Oh, New said no. Andrew Wilson has lost many debates. Yeah, I just see him debating like women, man, and I'm just
He
like,
debated
bro,
Tommy
like,
Lauren. He debated Tommy
yeah, like
Lauren. That's probably his best debate he had.
he be in the back of the whatever podcast, SBE, and his ass off. But not only knowing that these are the women that you actually desire. That's what married men do. That's what they do. They get on a panel with all of these women. Your wife is nowhere to be found. And I know some why I don't want to be included, but married men get off to these panels, even married women. That's considered cheating to me. If you on a panel all the time with all these other women, and your wife call you like, "Hey, you still on the panel? We still going out eat to dinner? Can you end the stream?" Bruh, that is a fantasy, because you telling a woman that you are you are telling a woman basically what you want to tell your wife, but you use other women as an example. And I'm just like, yo, we get it. We understand. Like, you want these women, but your wife, so now you in that stream, now you got to snap back to reality, right?
And if
YouTube can't save you no more.
Yeah, those OnlyFans models that he was debating. Here's the funny thing. They were a better option than the woman that he actually married. Yeah, they're OnlyFans models, but they didn't have no kids though. So technically, those OnlyFans girls would be a better option than the bitch that he married. Just being honest. I mean, both are bad, but y'all get what I'm saying though.
All right, my bad. Nah, man, I seen somebody on my camera. I'm like, who is this popped up on my camera? It was FedEx, man. My bad. I'm like, well, wait a minute now. Let me get that chop out now.
True Form, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Well, salute to you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Shout out to you for being here, man. It's rare seeing you, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you're doing well.
Yeah, I thought I'd stop by and see what was going on, especially with the whole debate thing, and just wanted to chime in and give my 2 cents.
Gotcha.
I
Shout out
appreciate
to
it, man.
Academics. He's speaking out facts in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What else, Sterling? He said Andrew 100% fixing bonds on the low. Yeah, married man
Hell
is the
yeah.
corporate of that shit. They the corporate of that shit. They'll tell you, yeah, get married. Just be loyal to your wife, your only wife, and the whole time they fixing binds out here. You know what I'm saying? They tell you one thing, but they do another. They trying to be single just like y'all. They trying to be single because they miss that life.
Yep.
They truly do. He said his mom jumped in to the answer my super chat. Oh man, he said Andrew had that sweat on so he couldn't see the needle marks. Man, hey man, the chat, y'all going crazy, man. Y'all going crazy. He said, yeah, but I'm saying in the past he's debated men and lost. Okay. That's why he debates OnlyFans chicks. Yeah, I'm not really acquainted with him, but what people do is they will take away their L's, their losses. When he didn't post his side of the stream, I knew he lost. Because once you get done with the live stream, you should post it so your audience can, review it, give their analysis. Coach Greg Adams dropped that shit immediately. Immediately, man. So it just seemed like he was just basically hiding his L's. Like, bro, you gotta post all that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with Andrew Wilson is kind of like, bro, you got some nerve want to talk about degeneracy, but you're basically reinforcing it by marrying a single mom that has a couple kids by different dads and shit. Again, like, he was a hypocrite from the beginning, even before they even had the debate, because his lifestyle and choice that he made, it doesn't reflect on any of his arguments.
Mm-hmm.
He talking about degeneracy. Your wife that you married was a fucking degenerate. So what are you talking about?
See, yeah, that's the part
Because
that I was,
because
yeah,
yeah,
man.
she was, but he still married her, and he's talking about a virgin. Why didn't he marry a so-called virgin? Or okay, she may not be a virgin. Why didn't he marry a chick that didn't have children? That's another question that I would have asked him if I debated him. Knock out a child is childless hoe is better than single mother.
Them ghost babies, man. Hey, what
Yeah,
up,
so they don't,
BPD, man? I know he be. What you got on topic, man? Like overall BPD, man. What you think, brother?
It's very simple. I mean, just men just need to, leave women alone altogether. Stay single. But these gumps, these simps, want to know women, want to take them out to dinner, want to know everything about the women. Here's what to know about women. Women only care about themselves at the end of the day. They get married, they want to use you. They want to get you in a relationship, they want to use you. They want to get you in a friendship, they still want to use you. Even if you're not friends with women or have nothing to do with them or married, somehow, some way, they'll still use you. Even when they come to customer service, anything, they'll find a way to use you and screw you over. That's my take on it.
Yeah, man. Man, yeah. This brothers is out here just preventing all of this because I mean, you don't have to go through it to experience it, man. In real life or just on YouTube. Brothers will tell you their story, and men just want to avoid it. And that's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it is to always have that guard because there's no such thing as no right or wrong woman. You can marry the right woman and she can turn to the wrong woman. That's why I never got the cliche of you got to choose better. What if men actually chose better and the woman started off as an excellent angel, right? Very, very, modest, friendly, cook and clean, and automatically she just changed and switch on your ass like a Chucky doll. Now you like, wait a minute, who is this? The same woman you married? You know what I'm saying?
the choosing the
Happened to
choosing
me.
the right one. Yeah, the choosing the right one argument is basically just a hamster wheel. You're going, but you're just not going anywhere. You're searching for the right one, but you keep going and going and going, but you're not going anywhere. It's a hamster wheel, merry-go-round argument going round and round and round and round in the same circle. You're not getting any results. You're moving, but you're not getting no results.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
even the so-called good righteous woman out there say, "Hey, honestly, this just isn't working out. I'm just not happy. I just want to get divorced." She might actually meant well. You got situations like that too. I think BNP went over it about this Christian woman. She said she was with her Christian husband for 10 years, and she said he didn't do anything wrong. I just don't want to be with him no more. He's a great
Mm-hmm.
husband, a great father. She still divorced him. So
Yep.
think about that. And
Yeah,
she said that
man.
he did everything right. She said he did everything right.
Yeah, truth
Yep.
be told, even a good woman don't want to get married. Fuck it. They don't. Doesn't matter. Even they don't want to get married. Fuck it.
Yep. He said, why did he get a state contract with a single mom? He should have put her on that fake church marriage if anyone should be. Didn't
Word
Donovan
academics
Sharp do
is
the same shit? Didn't he do the same shit with his single mother that he been bashing for almost 15 years? That he did like a private marriage and he tried to hide the fact that that woman was almost 50 years old. And he did
Donovan Simp.
he had all those fabricated lies and shit. I'm like, bro, like you
Yo,
working hard.
I remember.
Yeah, you working harder than a lie. Like, damn, man.
Donovan
Like,
Simp.
Yep. Yep.
yeah,
Yep. His woman's named Devin or whatever that fucking name is.
yeah, he
Is
deleted the whole
yeah.
reception, like the whole
Like
ceremony,
10 years,
man.
49 years old or something.
I'm gonna tell the truth about Donovan Sharp, right? Because I talked to Solo TV 84, which if you guys knew Solo or something like that, around Donovan Sharp be saying, "Oh, I be getting all these girls and all that." Solo told me on the phone because I talked to Solo on the phone. Batman, I'm gonna tell you the truth about Donovan Sharp. He asked me like the girls that because Solo does photography and stuff, take pictures and stuff. he asked me the girls that I take pictures with, that he can use them for his videos and stuff. So he basically lying. The guy say he got a spit game, but yet you had Solo get the girls that he knew to be in your videos. So
damn.
Yeah,
That's wicked
Solo
work,
told me.
man.
Yes, Solo told me this on the phone. He told me this. These dating coaches are frauds, man.
Solo, yeah, I remember Solo. He been exposing everybody. He exposed AMS.
Oh yeah.
That shit was funny as hell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, shout out to him. Yeah.
Yeah, he-
Donovan Sharp. Yeah, man, he did all that line, man. That shit was. Man,
My girlfriend Devin
was
is hot.
crying.
I have a hot girlfriend.
She's an
Devin.
8
Not
with
hot,
makeup.
bro. Come on
She's an 8
now.
with makeup. I'm
He
talking
is
about like that.
not no 8 with no damn
She's 8 with makeup.
This man was lying. Hey, bro. I was actually watching some recent like rehab room actually made a video on this. Donovan Sharp was banning damn near everybody for saying that Devin was not hot. Straight up banning everybody on the stream, his own followers. That's what they all do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he makes content anymore, but
he shouldn't.
This one content creator that did expose a lot of dating coaches was Big Tal Dictionary.
Bro, I remember them days, man. Hey, they was
yeah.
tearing up those
Yeah, I was in
those
bro.
man.
I was in them shits too. 2020.
Yeah, those
years ago.
man.
Yo, that was
he roasted a lot of them. He roasted a lot of them motherfuckers.
They was in there tearing their ass up, man. All those dating gurus, POAs. Boy, they was frying their ass up, man, with evidence, with real life evidence, and they, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Big Tal Dictionary was from New York too. That's what got me in there.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. She the 12 with makeup, and she's an 8 without makeup. Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, he debated ARC. Rest in peace to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when I first heard about Big Tal Dictionary. He debated Alan Roger Curry. Rest in peace to him.
Damn, man.
It's crazy how the space has evolved.
Mm-hmm.
And you see in Myron Gaines, he's getting sick and tired of Fresh, because you mentioned that on your one of your other streams, past streams, that like Myron's getting fed up. He's like, man, I'd rather just do my own thing. He's gonna separate from Fresh, because it's like, because I gotta be honest with you, I know they made a lot of money from it, but you can tell Myron was getting stressed out talking to these women. This is why I don't debate or have conversations with women about relationships and other stuff. Like Myron is fucking stressed out, losing his hair, just losing his sanity. He's graying out. You see the stress that you get when you deal with women more than just fixing the bind. Being around them a lot, talking with them, you lose brain cells talking with them, being around them a lot. You just do. That's why you just be there for just one thing and one thing only. Get it and get out and keep your peace of mind.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of these married men are fat. That's why a lot of these married dudes are fat. They lose their hair early. They're falling asleep at the job. Man.
New said Zero made ARC run off the panel crying. Can't top that.
Zero. Oh yeah, Zero was a fucking legend, man.
Bro.
Zero was a legend.
Hey, somebody send me that if y'all still got it, man. See, like, this is when like YouTube was lit, damn near.
Yeah.
I know I was around with that, but I did catch a lot of like Bernard Riley because he had reposted his old clips, and shout out to Zero, man. Very logical guy, man. But damn, off the panel crying, that's god damn.
Yeah, and shout out to the Prophet of Truth with the debates. You guys remember that shit? The Prophet of Thought.
Oh yeah, with Ramil on
them
there
shits. Ramil was
Mr.
undefeated.
Jap, I remember that.
Yeah, Ramil was undefeated on there. He never lost a debate. Now him and Fantastic had a debate when it comes to like organic stuff and all that, and it was a close debate. But those debates were moderated well. Those were the good days of the Manosphere, man. The debates, and I remember watching Obsidian with the debates, with the panels and shit. It's like those were the golden days of the Manosphere, man. It was lit.
Yeah, it was. That was back in like 2017 to 2020, I'd say.
Yeah, I think in that time, man, I wasn't doing
Because I've seen
content.
Shaka
I was in
in
the
the
chat
channels for
though.
years. Yeah, I've seen Shaka
Yeah.
Nulu in the chat for years. Being on Ramil's panels, been on
Yep.
Riley's, and
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was
Solo T
actually when
before.
I was on the Google Plus Manosphere type shit back then. That was back in 2015. That
Oh,
was
yep.
Man and True Sherm and a couple of other big towels in the Manosphere back in the Google Plus era, and that was 2015.
Yeah. I
And
know
I
you
was
guys remember the
21 at the
Roger
time.
Report. Yep. O'Shea Duke Jackson Facts. The Roger
To the
Report.
panels. Mm-hmm. Damn, Google Hangouts, man. Y'all sound old
Yeah,
as
it
shit.
was. Yeah,
Y'all sound
Google
old as
Hangout,
hell, man.
a top dollar MGTOW gangster.
Y'all
It
niggas was in
So
diapers on
the
YouTube,
mortal.
man.
Yes, I was. I was actually.
I was too busy being a gump. Like
Yeah,
what,
sorry about that, man.
2013, 2015, man. But
25. I was 21 at the time, so I kind of knew even way back then. I fell off the wagon, but thankfully I got my ass back on that wagon.
hold on,
So
let me
I didn't knew.
real quick.
It was like around like 20. I was 21 at the time, so.
I knew I got that link, man. I'm gonna check it out, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, Blog Talk Radio. I remember that. Blog Talk
Man,
Radio.
they used to be fun.
Yeah.
Man, the debates used to be fun. It used to be fun, man. Woo. And shout out to Free Lou, Free Citizen Lou, man. I never had a crazy debate in a long time. Shout out to him.
Nah, shout out to Lou, man. Shout out to Free Zone Lou.
Man, he
Definitely,
brought me
man.
back to my Batman, to my rant Batman Beyond. He brought me back to that. But
Yeah, that's what they used to though. Like they used to that, to all that.
Shout out to him though.
But nah, man, y'all, I understand, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and do closing thoughts, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate everybody in the building. And before I get up out of here, man, I'm gonna shout out everybody that donated. Acknowledge y'all brothers, man. We're gonna start with Sick Touch, then BPD, True Form, and then Batman Beyond, man. Y'all got it.
All I'm gonna say is that this is why I don't do debates. And one of my main closing thoughts that I've come to over the past year or the past few months is that anyone that actually is screwed in marriage, anyone that dates seriously from 2025 and beyond, I'm questioning your sexuality from this point forward. There is no way that these people should still figure out, should still like find marriage in this day and age. Not in this day and age. Particularly, maybe not the 90s, but especially not in this day and age. It's unacceptable at this point. This shit gotta stop. This shit has to stop.
Salute to Sick Touch, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Well, all I gotta say is that there's no time to get married. There's no time to get no women. There's no time to either hang out with women. All men need to do is focus on their life, fix binds, travel, play video games, and that's it. All this trying to know each woman is just a waste of time. It's a waste of money. You destroy your health in the process, and you're grading out fast. Now, I saw some guys in their 20s got full gray hair. Why? Because they worried about women. Instead of trying to do what they trying to do, they are worried about a woman. She ain't gonna worry about you. She ain't grading out fast. She ain't aging quick. So why are you guys worrying about a woman that ain't worried about you? All I'm saying is that stay single. That's it.
Salute, man. Appreciate that BPD, man. Salute. Appreciate it.
Right. Yeah, so just closing thoughts. Before I give my thoughts, I just want to say thank you for having me on the platform. Pleasure to be back on here as well. But yeah, just to close it off real quick, men, I want to say this right now. This world is a very dark place. Not a lot of people will have your back. And in this gynocentric society where every system, every kind of mechanic that is purposely made to make your life difficult is out there to get you, and you as a man, you need to protect yourself at all costs. That's why you should not get married, not get in relationships, do not fall victim to these concepts, to these constructs, because they have, again, there's no incentive, there's no benefit for you. It is at your complete expense. And as a man, you need to enjoy what you have. You need to make decisions for yourself. You need to put yourself first. Do not allow this world to make you second guess yourself. Do not listen to the sophistry. Do not listen to the gaslighting. Do not listen to any of their shaming words, because at the end of the day, it is at your detriment when you submit to these lies that the world tells you. That is why you should live free. That is why you should enjoy your hobbies, enjoy what you want to do, and do not allow these people to invade into your circle, because the world wants you dead. They want to take everything away from you. They want you to become a statistic. And again, you just will be another number on a piece of paper, on a statistic, on a computer screen. I don't want that for men. Originally when I made my channel, again, I discovered Base Pluto. This was back when I was like in my early 20s, when, I fell for the trick, fell for the scam, listen to Steph is Cold, these red pillars, like the blue pillars, the grift. They want to sell you a course. They want to sell you nonsense, a dream, a fantasy that is extremely unrealistic and unfulfilling. So you end up lost in the source. I was a gym maxer. I did all the foolish things, learning catchphrases, spitting game, approaching women on the street, all this craziness and all this headache and frustration, every day felt like just hell. And I didn't understand why I was feeling these things until I had to go through the motions. And once I started to understand the world for what it really was, especially females and the system, that's when I had to stop. I had to stop searching. I had to abandon all the teachings, the gynocentric narratives that enslaved me. I had to abandon that. And honestly, if I could go back into the past, I'd try and save myself. But obviously I cannot, because I can't time travel. But honestly, I would never look back. I literally do not miss my old self. Like, I even cringe at the love songs I used to sing, the poems, the messages, getting clowned by women in group chats. Never again. I'm a free man and I get to decide what I do with myself. But yes, thank you for having me on the panel. It's been a pleasure.
Man. And by the way, before I get to Batman Beyond, bro, salute to True Form, man. It's good to see you back on YouTube, brother. You are always invited to the panel, to the chat. And if y'all don't know, if you check out Batman Beyond 6 Foot 4 Revenge channel, True Form has a very dope interview, very intense interview. He's telling y'all how the UK gets down out there. There's really no difference in the US. Me personally, I think it's worse out there, but salute to that, brother, man. Good to see you back in the building, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And real quick before you go, True Form.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, shout out to you, brother, and we can definitely chop it behind the scenes and all that stuff. And you are basically proof of, and I will bring the incels in before you go. I am going to bring the incels into this because, you basically prove that you can change your attitude, you can change the way you move, and your attitude to live a happy life without worrying about all this other stuff. You basically just detached and let go, and you're proof of that. So if you can do that, I don't see why the incels can't do the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, state that out there, that you you are a great example that, hey, it don't matter where you come from, no matter what you look like. If you're fed up, then you can change shit. You can change your situation, and turn the bad into good by detaching, letting go, knowing what you want, and go achieving that goal. So shout out to you, man.
Thank you. Anytime, man.
And we'll chop it up behind the scenes. We'll chop it up.
Oh, definitely, man. Absolutely. But yeah, I'll see you folks. Thank you for having me.
Gotcha.
All right, brother. Before I get to Batman, hey, this is my email address I'm gonna put it in the chat really quick. If anybody is interested on a collab / interview, this is my email address, because I know that a lot of brothers have backstories, and I want the word to get out. I want people to listen to what you have to say. So this is my email address. If anybody want to collab / interview, I'll be happy to do that on Sundays. All right, man. But go ahead, Batman. You got the last word, brother.
Well, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that came on the panel. I'm glad that we had this looking over the debate and and learning. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always something that we can learn, even though a lot of us already made our decision. There's always something that you can learn from. About that's interesting. But at the end of the day, I know we're all very passionate about things, but at the end of the day, we're all grown men. It's all about what you want to do at the end of the day. If you do want to get married, just know that it's a lot of risk, and just know that it's not in your favor if you decide to do that. You know what I'm saying? I will recommend not to, but if you want to, I'm not gonna, say, drag your hand, say you better not do it. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm kind of passionate about it is because, like, we can all see where things are gonna head down to eventually. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's not gonna work. It's gonna turn bad. It's just really no point, man, because it's just not in your favor. So, um, I'm just saying that men should think more logically, more than using their emotions, because a lot of men's emotions gets them fucked up. So my thing was, if you just want to make your life more simple, more easier, you know what I'm saying? Just stay single. And if you're a guy that's saying, "Hey, Batman, I know the risk of marriage is, I think I can, squeeze through it." Hey, good luck, brother. Good luck. But just know this: if you do get fucked over, man, you know, it, there's nothing I can do to help you. There's nothing Bay Mills Police can help you. And I'm not gonna be that person that says, "I told you so. I told you so." I'm not even gonna do that. There's really no words that I can say. Sorry that happened to you. That's not helping you out. I believe that the prevention is better than the cure. If you know the situation, if you know the environment is not looking good, just stay single, man. It'll just make your life easier. If we just do things that make our life easier, it will be no issue. And that's all I really wanted to say. And salute to Baymouth Police and everybody in the chat, everybody that came on the panel. Salute.
Well said, man. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you, man. Always good to have you on the panel, man. Thank you very much, man. Salute to you. Before I get up out of here, man, I want to go ahead and acknowledge this brother right here, Workademics, once again for the $2 super chat. I do appreciate that, man. He said, "Peace, everyone. Good to hear the step dummy getting charged, man. Salute." Everybody that acknowledge and respect the panel, the chat, and contribute, man. You will always be acknowledged, man. I appreciate that. I really do, man. And before I acknowledge everybody, I just want to say this really quick. We want you to win. All of us, man. We want all of you brothers to win. We don't just do this for entertainment. We want brothers to thrive, man, to do the thing that you want to do, to maintain your focus and to, give yourself an opportunity to live life, man. There's a lot of guys out here that they are scared to be alone. And there's people that look in the mirror and they still don't know who they are. We want the best for you. I've been through it. A lot of brothers been through it. People seen it. They done it. We here to help you, man. I bring legends. I bring gurus. I bring other sides of the spectrum just for you to, recognize that we want men to win. All right, man. So salute to everybody. Hit the like button on the way in. Let me go ahead and shout out everybody that donated. First thing first, man, I want to give you a shout out to BPD, Black Pill Daniels, with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it, man. Salute to Iota. Got my brothers in here with the $2, man. Salute. Iota again with the $5 super chat. Much appreciated, man. We got Indigenous Enigma with the $10 super chat. Much appreciate that, brother. Salute to you. And we got Workademics, man, with the $2. Double back with another $2. Double back with another $2. Salute to the moderator gang. And for the people on the Cash App, man, huge shout out to my brother, man, Batman Beyond, 644 Revenge, with the $35 Cash App. And also, man, last but not least, salute to S. Nunez with the $5 Cash App. I want y'all brothers to stay free, live free. If you make any irrational decisions, we cannot help you, but we here to guide you. You are blessed to have this information, this content. I wish I had this in my 20s, man. I really did. But y'all got it. Embrace it and do whatever you need to do with it, man. So if your mental health getting worsened, then go out there and find you a virgin. With that being said, this is the Beta Male Police. I appreciate y'all for reaching out, but it ain't shit else we got to speak about. Y'all take it easy, man. We out.
Down.